All right. I assume that means we've begun.
Yep. Okay, so it was Aerith's turn, but Aerith's going to be a little bit late. So I'm going to figure out what she would do.
I
What spells
believe
does
she
she
had
have
her
left?
mace ready to hit the guy.
I believe she did. Um,
Don't know if
let's
that's what
see.
clerics are supposed to be doing, but
Some kinds of clerics do actually hit things with maces.
yeah,
Um, so does she get I don't think
no.
she gets
No
multi-attack.
clerics get multi-attack. They get the like an extra like a divine smite sort of thing on it, like an extra 1d6 or 1d8, but that's not until higher
Yeah.
levels, I don't think.
Does she get that yet? I don't think so. No. Okay, so she can just hit something with her warhammer. Okay, so she's gonna bop the Alvarez guy next to her with her warhammer and smack him upside the head. Ouch. Yeah. So 11 max damage.
Oh, that's next level she gets v1d8.
Oh, okay. So let's see. So that's 11 damage from her, leaving a dent in his helmet as he's trying to fend her off with his short sword. So that then puts us at persistence. You are down on the ground.
Indeed, I am. Going to let's see, get there. So it's 10 feet, and then it's a 15-foot ladder. You said,
20 feet. The walls are 20 feet up.
or all right, so 20. So I would have to dash to get up here.
Yes.
Okay, that's all right. So I guess I will go here. That's 10 to get here, and then 40 to go up is 50, and then I have 10 more. So I guess I'll go here.
That guy has surrendered, by the way.
Yep. I'm just gonna stroll past him and just like I don't know, just say, if you value your life, stay down. Just stroll
Uh,
over to this guy who's shooting into the woods.
okay. Uh, okay. So that puts us at 10 or less.
Knocked him.
I think he's just joining.
Ah.
Oh, what is there to do?
Well, there's a guy next to you waving a short sword at you and Elijah.
How did I get up here? Hmm.
Pretty sure you walked
Hmm.
/ climbed a ladder.
Hmm.
Oh, wait a second. I still got my radiance thing going, so each of the guys next to me takes damage.
3 damage, right?
Yep,
Is it 10 feet out?
yep. Thur can see my thing.
Got it.
Yeah, I thought I made it. Oh, I think I did it on your regular token, your default token. So in the future, people should be able to see it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with a prisoner, so let's just stab him.
Okay. A 15. Do you get it? You get it. You have Shadow of Moyle up, right? Don't you get advantage from that?
I guess.
Because you're heavily obscured. Okay. So both those will hit. So 12.
Alrighty. And I'll have the ghost attack him. Let's see here. Extras. Spectre. Spectre attack. So I wonder, can I edit their sheets? I think. Customize, I think.
Ouch.
I can change their armor class. Type. Size.
So 8 damage. And the Constitution save probably won't matter, but he makes it anyway.
The disappointing amount of customization. I can't add the plus to hit. So
If you make a custom monster, you can do whatever you want.
what a fucking bother for that is. He's gonna miss. Yeah, I think we're just as good with the turn.
Okay. All right. So it is now the arquebuser's turn. All of them have their attention firmly on you guys, as opposed to out into the woods on Jacques now, because you guys are kind of in their face. So let's see. So we'll go with this guy up here next to Tentalis and Elijah, because he's the easiest one to figure out what he's gonna do. He's gonna take the disengage action and just be like, "I'm out of here," and he's actually gonna jump over the wall and try and escape that way. So we'll
20
see.
feet down?
Yep, he's gonna take the 2d6 because he thinks that's a better chance for him to live than what he's got down there. But
Well, he started his turn in bug, so he takes 4 poison damage.
well then he's just gonna fall over the wall and be dead.
All right.
Poor guy. I mean, he would have died up here too, but still.
Yeah, I mean he's scrambling to leave, and the bugs get him, and his corpse just falls from the ramparts and takes additional damage, and he's got his neck's broken, he's full of bugs. It's not great. Let's see. Persistence. When you told the guy next to you to stand down, did you do it loud enough for all 3 of these guys to hear you?
Yeah, I would have shouted that.
Just if you value your life, stand down.
I just don't have an action, so like I had to dash to get here.
Yeah. Talking is a free action.
Yeah, but an intimidation or persuasion check is not.
Yeah.
If they're suitably intimidated with all the shit that's going on, you're perfectly free.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty. They see the slaughter that's taking place behind them, and they haven't managed. I wasn't even gonna make you roll. Like
That
this is
is
just kind
well,
of
and
like
it's
a
also the minimum I can roll is a 14. So
yeah. And they also, I don't think they've seen you betray them yet. Like the last guy, only guy that that you killed was down here, where he couldn't be seen by them. Like, because this is a wall here, and they're 20 feet up.
Minimum is 15.
Okay. So they still think that you're like somewhat in charge.
Okay.
So if you're ordering them to surrender, so they're going to you still have your weapon, so they're just going to
Yeah.
lower theirs. They're not going to drop them.
Okay. All 3 of them?
Yeah, all 3 of them.
I believe the one who had failed the surrender would have dropped it his weapon automatically.
Yeah, so he doesn't go to pick it up. He keeps his hands up. He's just like, sir, what are we doing here?
We are ridding this fort of incompetents and traitors.
Well, I don't think that makes it any clearer.
I glance over with my helmet. I say, let me make it something even you can understand. Toss your weapon into the fort, hold up your arms, and surrender yourselves to my mercenaries. And I gesture at Aerith.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I want to make you roll for it.
I mean, I'm fine just slaughtering them. I thought I was gonna have
Yeah,
to
I know.
kill all but the guy who dropped his weapon. So
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, they can see that you've killed literally everyone else, and they're really confused about what's going on. You might have authority over them, you might not. Uh, so I don't think that you need to roll for that because it's definitely in their best interest to drop their weapons
It-
at this point.
also, if
Eh,
the DC is 15 or lower, I automatically succeed. So
Yeah. So that means that if it's, let me look at my, uh, if it's a yeah, that would reasonably be a moderate check. So I'm gonna say they drop their weapons and put their hands in the air.
all right, if they do, then I would end my radiant consumption. Just kind of stop
Okay.
burning everyone around me.
All
It's
right. And
like,
I think we're out of initiative order, so I'll go ahead and clear that up.
uh, I'll look over at Aerith and just say, "All right, Sellsword, gather them all up, put them in the center. See if we can make this as clean as possible."
Okay.
And I will shout out over at Jacques. It's like, "Can you grab the one that fell over the edge and bring him in?"
Uh, all right. You got it. I guess he'll.
Right, and
It's like,
gather
ew, gross. What happened to this guy?
Noctum hospitality. All right, I'll
Hey,
gather.
somebody want to let me in?
Oh, but that gate's. Oh yeah, that gate's closed.
That gate's closed.
I just cut it. I open it regularly, and then I go to the outside, and I cut it and push it inward.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I'm, and I don't know where. I guess Aerith's not here, so she can't tell me. It's like I would ask Aerith to like gather the people like here, just out of earshot,
Okay.
as I
As you converse.
as I
I
converse.
mean, they're also bleeding from the ears, so they're kind of like, what?
Yeah.
Right? Because they all got hit by the what's it? The shatter at the
Scream.
very
Yeah.
beginning.
Oh, the
Yeah.
shatter. Yeah.
Minx Galiza, come over here. I have a task for you.
Just make a pile of dead bodies in here.
What was that, comrade?
Uh, if you, we need to make this look like the fort was attacked by other vampire forces. I think that's the easiest way for us to cover our tracks. Elijah, if you can make it look like all the dead bodies were killed by vampires. Hungry vampires, if you get my drift.
Of course I can.
Minsk, you might need Noctum's help for this. If you can make it look like the side of the fort away from the river was assaulted, and try and cover up any tracks that we have coming from the swamp to obfuscate which side the assault came from. Like so, as I say, as I point towards the gate that I opened, walked to the other side, closed it, and then cut it open, and looks like I broke in from the outside from this gate. And because the Riverside gate they just raised when we got here, so we can just lower that and make it look like nothing happened.
There. Well, I can help with this. My only question would be, how exactly you expect me to make this work? I can
You,
perhaps bloody some javelins, but I don't really know what else I could be doing.
if you, Noctum, and Aerith can probably think of something. I don't know. Hit it with some spells, blacken the outside a bit. I'm not a caster. I just, yeah. Whatever you can think of.
I'll toss some of the
These
some
are
more bodies outside
vampires.
the
Why
gate
would
on
they
that side.
attack in such a method when they can just scale the walls?
Or that, be clever. It's Jacques and I are going to look at the intelligence and interrogate the survivors. I'll leave the logistics for you to figure out. And yes, Noctum, if you want to raise a few of the dead ones as undead and litter them around somewhere. It's anything we can do to obfuscate that this was some sort of coordinated effort by a group from the swamp.
Hmm.
And also Elijah, and I just sort of point to the necks. It's like, if you can make it look like they were vampires.
I'll
Sure
see
you're
what they
hungry.
can do.
Yeah, Elijah's already feasting.
And then,
He's gorging himself and having a blast doing it.
Jacques, I believe there were some documents in the captain's tent there. If you would like to peruse those, you can probably make more sense of them out of them than I could. And I will begin interrogating the prisoners.
Minsk is going to drag some of the bodies kind of up around here, down here, to make it look like they died kind of falling over this way, as if someone had hit them from this direction.
Okay, so you want to you want to put this corpse back?
No, because he would be on the wrong side. It would look like he fell over that way. More of like, so if we're
Oh,
coming from this way,
so
they'd be on
okay.
the inside of the wall.
So
Yeah.
like they got hit and they stumbled backwards and fell
Yeah.
Yes.
back this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
That was.
And then probably one or two of the swordsmen just like right here around the opening
Okay.
to kind of help with the look like the attackers
Oh,
did come from the
I need to
forest
get
that
the
way.
pile.
Yeah. Hmm. And then Minx is gonna take his time kind of rummaging through their tents, looking around.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, among their personal effects, you find some pocket change of gold. How many of them are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh wait. There's like 12 of them. So I'm gonna say it's like 120 gold worth of like loose change across all of the tents.
All right.
Various non-magical trinkets, decks of cards.
Any correspondence?
Yeah, I mean they've got letters.
Minx would
Are you
definitely
gonna?
be. He's gonna take them. He doesn't have to read them right now, but he's definitely
Okay.
taking all the letters he can find.
Okay, so you've got a bag of letters, and you can spend some time reading through those when you have some downtime. Are you just searching through the tents, or?
For now, I mean, I'm assuming while he's doing this, I'm assuming pestilence is going to be, or persistence is going to begin his interrogations.
Okay.
I would probably start with to give Jacques enough time to look through the captain's quarters materials, because I would like to know what questions to ask before I begin interrogating in earnest. I would probably just start with just like basic like logistics questions of just where the fort was being supplied from, like just to gauge what they know, just more time killer things.
Okay.
At first.
Ask them where Lady Rathe is. I'm looking for her, you know.
Who?
Oh,
Lady
I
Rathe.
would keep knocked him away from the prisoners, because I was like knocked him. I have a plan for how I need to handle this. I will ask about your missing Viscount. Just
You must find her. It is important.
I will. Yeah, I will ask him about, like, do you know of any uh rebel troop any locals who haven't submitted to Alvarez, like any forces in the area. What were they told to keep on the lookout by the previous commander? All that stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So the garrison here is supplied from the nearby city of Tearwarden, and it's mostly used as a they'll tell you this is pretty common knowledge, but it's mostly used as a jumping off point for patrols out into the mire to cull any creatures that might be coming out of the swamp,
Okay.
and particularly students from the university at Tearwarden will be sent here along with an escort of a professor or two in order to hone their combat abilities.
Okay, and would I have recognized the rank of the vampire spawn that it was? Like he a captain or something?
Not even a captain, like a lieutenant. He's pretty low ranked.
Okay. It's like and I would sprinkle in amongst these mundane questions like, were you aware that the lieutenant was associating with those who wish to overthrow the local noble houses to rise their own station against the interests of the empire?
They will all categorically deny knowing that.
All right, I will. It's like I will just glare at them as they do, and it's like, better not be lying to me and like break a finger or something.
Ouch. Whose finger do you break?
Uh, probably. Actually, you know what? I don't need to break fingers. I would probably just gingerly, like, I have a sort of sharpness, just like cut a finger off, just really quickly.
Okay, of this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Ouch. Um,
Conrad, there is a, I'm not sure exactly that we need to be cutting things off at this point. I could probably reattach that if you allow me.
I'd certainly like my finger back.
I just kind of look at him, it's like, you are not the one in charge here, mercenary, and I just kill the guy.
Ah,
I just like
Eh.
while looking at Minx, I just casually just stick my sword into his throat, just slowly.
Well, I tried. I'm going to let you deal with it.
Elijah slides up out of nowhere, grabs the guy by the leg, and drags him off into the darkness where the rest of the corpses are.
If Minx hadn't said that, I would have just like humphed and then pointed and then looked at you and pointed at him and said lunch.
the two remaining are looking very nervous.
Yeah. So what does Jacques find?
So Jacques, you're having Jacques search the commander's quarters, the
Yeah,
lieutenant's quarters.
he
over
has
here.
a better idea of what we're looking for.
Yeah. So he finds the commander's logbook, of the comings and goings. Most of it's pretty routine, like just comings and goings of like guard changes, people coming in to replace, people who are going home, rotating in and out. There's some expeditions. All of the ones that have been sent out into the swamp are there's like they're like a month or two back, and would have returned by now. But there is one that actually set out this morning, and he actually finds the itinerary of that patrol.
All right, and when are they due back?
So they're not coming back here. They're actually making the rounds around. If we go here, I'll take you to the Meyer Noctum map and show you. So let's see. The token layer is good. So that red line there is their planned route.
Okay.
And they set out this morning.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
And their stated purpose is they believe they have found they have the location of a let's see, I had it. Let me look at my notes here. They intend to collect a bounty on an archdruid operating in the swamp along in one of the locations along this line.
Didn't we sail past there on our way to Castle Noctum?
No, we came from the north.
No, we came
No, you
from.
came from the south.
Yeah,
Did we?
You came from
Mornfells.
Mornfells.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you guys would have gone about
Yeah.
this way. So you would have crossed paths with their proposed path. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But they set out this morning, and you passed by that way like a month ago. So
Yeah. Yeah, but we would have
or I
gone
guess last
past where
week.
the druid was supposedly.
The druid has a big sign over his head. How did you miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was flashing.
Yeah.
Neon. Okay.
Or now since it's a patrol, is the idea that their final destination is where they believed the archdruid to be? Because you said they weren't coming back.
No. So what their plan is basically is so the itinerary is they're going to make their way over to here, which is where they believe the druid is.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they've killed the druid, then they're going to do an additional sweep this way, and then travel back up to their starting point via this way, as opposed to like going all the way back up to here.
Got it.
Okay. All right. I would also ask them if they know of, in addition to the druid, any other inhabitants of the nearby swamp who are hostile to Alvarez, and I will imply that the late lieutenant was working with them.
Let's see. You mean like people, or?
I look at him as like, as much a person as you might be. Anything with intent?
I mean, there's those barbarians living at Silverberry, but they don't generally bother us all that much. But they keep to the old ways instead.
All right, where's Silver? And is Silverberry on the map that Jacques has? I assume.
Yeah, I'll move.
It's
I'll
the
label
town
it.
we skipped, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Fucking hell.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. No, again, I figured we were going to visit eventually, but I wanted to rush and find one of the Viscounts. Nah. All right. Nothing about any like local witches or liches or anything like that.
Well, just the archdruid they mentioned.
I mean, yeah, there's the archdruid. But
nothing
and,
resembling Lady Rathe.
Who?
Kill that one.
Okay.
All right.
You're running out of prisoners to interrogate.
I'll look at the last one. Do you know how many people it takes to relay a message?
I'm hoping one.
Ah, good counting.
Elijah slips up behind him, just whispers in your ear. And you don't even have to be one whole person.
I mean,
I'm gonna
to be a whole
I'm
person.
gonna finish healing up my my zombie.
Okay.
This poor man, he was injured.
Going to sort of Elijah, watch this one for a second. I'm gonna go over to Cartier and like, is there any other information that we'd like? We have I believe that we should make haste to this druid that they've told us about. Try and acquire
Elijah
their
Gunn watch.
services.
Well, while this is going on and I'm done resurrecting my dude, I'm gonna tell my zombies and my ghost and I guess myself, we're gonna fan out and we're gonna look around. She's gotta be here.
Your specter will be like, who are we looking for again? I'm so confused. My life on life has really taken a turn that I did not expect when I woke up this morning. Also, ouch, the sun, it hurts. Why?
That's why you should look underground. There should be prison cells. Look.
Yes, there are prison cells. They're currently empty though.
Look.
Okay. I'm compelled to follow your orders, so I'm gonna do that.
We're fanning out. We're doing a search. She's gotta be here. Where else would she be?
Where else, indeed?
Since I am having like a squad, I don't know. I'm just gonna hit advantage, and you can.
Yeah, you can have
okay,
advantage.
there it is.
Okay.
I'll use ancestral knowledge while I'm here. Fuck it.
Okay, knowledge from past
This
life.
is important to me. I gotta find it.
Okay, so 25. Wow. Let me check my notes and if there's anything else to find here. Your Critual Castle. So let's see. 25. Yeah. So you're looking around and you're thinking about you're leading the search. You've got your minions looking around, leaving no stone unturned, and you think about it, and you're like, I remember back in the day when this castle was
Exactly how it looks right
occupied,
now.
exactly how it looks right now, but several hundred years ago when my Viscount was
Last
the one
week.
who was in charge of it. Last week, exactly. It might actually be 2 weeks ago now. It's getting pretty close.
It will
Been a
always be
fortnight.
1 week ago,
A
even after we've been playing this for a year.
It's
year
been
in
a
game, yeah.
fortnight, and she loved Fort.
Oh
So,
no, that was going to be such a good tower defense game before the battle royale happened.
I'm not sure what to make of all that. But down in
I'd
the
love to do
prison
the math.
cells, the soldier, your specter, uh, shows you the way down into the prison cells, and you're looking, and you look in a cell, and you remember. It's like, wait a minute, I remember there was a thing here, and you press one of the stones and open up the secret door into one of your ancestors' caches.
Hmm.
And it has a whole bunch more weapons and stuff in it.
We don't have a bag of holding. We don't have people to carry it back with us.
Yeah,
Hmm.
How big
that's
of
for
a
you guys to
stash?
sort out. Similar size to the one you had at Tracor.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Hmm.
well, gonna
We
label.
definitely can't
Well,
carry it
she's
for
not
now.
in here, is she?
No, there's no one in here.
Ah, dang it. There must be a clue. She wouldn't. Where would she have gone? Like, close this back up.
Okay,
Useless.
so you seal up the secret door. Tell no one.
It's not important. Hmm.
Um, let's see. I should. So you think back. Um, hmm? Oh, Elijah's disappearing again.
He's just sitting in the corner with his corpses.
If I see them all bundled in a pile, I'm like, spread them out a little. We need to make it seem like more attacked. And
Is this trench of bodies here?
Uh,
I guess it's mass grave. That's what they call.
Yes, that would be a
uh,
mass grave.
yeah. That's just an artifact of the map I picked out. It's not actually there. It's
Oh,
just
they
a
don't do
trench.
mass graves over here.
I mean, they could.
Hmm. I mean, where are they gonna dump their bodies? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Are there a
Get your
table and
own stuff.
chairs anywhere around here?
Yeah, there's tables and chairs.
Cool. Elijah's going to position 5 of them around one of the table with playing cards.
Okay, I'm not sure what
Just
purpose that serves, but
none at all. He's just staging the bodies because he thinks it's amusing. The rest he'll scatter like they were all attacked. Those 5 men are gonna just be laying face down on the table on their cards.
okay.
Well, I'm gonna keep my my ghouls and ghosts searching, but I am going to I don't know sit down in the prisons. I'm gonna take a short rest, and I'm gonna ponder where she might
Yeah.
be. Hmm.
Okay.
So I gotta tell her about our escapee. Hmm.
Away from the other guard, Minx is going to talk to Persistence. So what exactly is the plan with the last survivor?
oh, we're going to kill him and write a message with his blood.
With the blood. Alright, this is...
Yes. No, I've been looking and I pull out one of the books of Alvarez history. And it's like, no, I found a quote going to make them look like they were killed by some vampire fanatics. See this line here from Saint Helena: "Through the blood of the impure, we shall move one step closer towards perfection." We're gonna just write that big letters with his blood on the wall here.
Right. Well, I will leave you to it then.
Yep. So, Cartier, is there anything else that we need from the prisoner? Any other information that you believe would be worthwhile?
Bring him
Right.
here. I wish to talk to him.
Yes, you can. Noctum, you can have him now.
All right, I'm gonna talk to him in the jail cell. And I'll have like Frederick with me. Actually, no, I'll have the Spectre with me. He likes the dark.
Okay.
Okay, if he's taking him, I'm gonna take the last guy I killed and start writing with his blood.
Riding with his blood. Okay.
I go towards the card table and it's like, nope, need to borrow this, and I take one of the dudes off that. Bring him right back. Ah, this one's empty. Damn it, Elijah.
We're gonna like be sitting in like I don't know. Well, like we'll find a little table. We'll find some.
Why
little
do none of
stools.
these corpses have blood?
Elijah tosses you a flask.
Fine. Go. Go on.
Kind of like we'll set it up like the usual interrogation room. Like he'll be sitting there. I'll be sitting there across from him.
And it's like
The
I'm not
ghost will
just
be
I'm not
in
like
there, too.
horror writing with blood. I'm like fine gentleman's calligraphying in big letters with blood.
Okay.
So
Cellular Spectre looks over to you before you go in to talk to the guy. So, am I supposed to be the good cop? What's going on here?
You're just the guard.
Oh, okay.
What did
I
they
can do
teach
that.
you in Alvarez?
I mean, they taught us how to be a guard. I
Do
just
that.
like crime novels, which is I was
I'll
kind of
signal
excited,
to
but
you
okay.
when I need you. One second. I must check my action blocks. Can I communicate with you telepathically? 1 second.
no.
Verbal commands. No, I cannot. So we'll have to talk to you like this.
It does last until the end of your next long rest, though. So
I know. You last a long time.
I mean,
I'll signal if I need you.
okay. I'll
You'll
just
probably be the
stand
bad
here
cop,
then.
though.
I'll be the okay. Um. Okay, I guess.
All right. Hello, son. I walk in the room. What's your name?
Miguel, sir.
All right. I pull up a chair. I sit next to him, and I guess I lean my arm on the table, and
Your big claw arm or your regular
I
arm?
pull out a folder, slam it down. Son, what do you know about history?
I'm not really one much for history.
You know what these lands are?
It's the Mire Noctum. Yes.
Close enough. Do you know of any historic battles or any recent battles? Tell me. Write
Well,
them down if you would. I think. Do I have any paper? Does this folder exist actually?
you can have paper, sure. You've got
Like
to have
I
paper to
have
write
paper
letters, right?
actually. I have a book. Yeah, I have like an ink. I have a little sandbag. I don't know what that is for, but I have that.
it's for blood.
I give him an
Erasing.
ink pen, and I give him a book. Write down all that you know for me, please.
About battles that I've been in.
What you know about this area? Anything. I'm
Um,
looking for someone very special to me, and if you can help me, then I can help you.
let's see. Well, you. I mean, I think there was a map and stuff in the commander's quarters
Already
with some
very
labels.
helpful. That's good to
Uh,
know.
that's probably more than I don't exactly have it memorized. Like, cause I just kind of like I'm a guard. I guard the place, make sure nothing
All right.
scary gets
Well,
out.
you write down everything you need to know. I'll be right back. I'm gonna
Okay.
leave.
He
Go check out that
starts
map.
he starts writing.
I'll leave the guard.
Okay.
And
It's a
I
guard.
and I recommend
Yeah.
to Minsk and Arif to just take some guns and shoot the outside walls. Just
Okay, they can do that. So let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and reveal some labels that are labeled on the map here, so you guys can see.
Maple Keep. I love that place. They had the best maple, and they kept it well.
There we go.
I just finished watching an anime that the main character was Maple. Stupid.
Is there any info up here? Should we even bother going up there?
Oh, there's a name there.
We're probably, if we want to make it to the Archdruid, we're
Oh, Pearl Sea Castle.
like, I think that the Archdruid is a more important place to go rather than our original plan.
Well, you're
of going
not
up
here
and
right
around.
now. Be quiet.
Okay. Well, you're
I'm
in.
looking at this map.
I've got the map. You have to come to me for the map.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's the one that got
May
the
I
map.
see the map, please? Thank you.
Oh, yes, of course, Count. I just sort of pointed over to him, and I dip my pen in more blood. Continue, right? Elijah, I need another one.
Does this have any intel on how well maintained any of the roads are? So we have an easier time finding those roads.
Let me go ahead and also reveal the roads.
Let him
And I'll
reveal
go ahead
all
and-
the information. Select all GM notes.
I mean, kind of, yeah. Okay, I believe.
Wouldn't have gone to Tor Warden. No reason. Or maybe she would have.
Let's see.
Let's see here. We're gonna slap out a history. What do I remember of this? I'm gonna throw on a knowledge of the past.
Which
This
one?
is important. Pearl Sea Castle. What do I remember of this
Okay.
place?
You think back on Pearl Sea Castle, guarding the northern borders of your county against any lake-borne attack. You remember your court mage made his home there in ages past. What was his name? Was his name? I had his name. Oh, right. He's under NPCs. That's why. Historical NPCs. Azildor.
Oh. Maybe Azildor would know where she went. Or maybe she's there herself. Azildor would know something about what happened at Whitehenge, maybe. Resistance, what do we know about this druid?
Nothing. They've just mentioned that there's a bounty on her, which means she is an enemy of Alvarez, who is important enough for them to want her dead, and she is living in your territory, so we can hopefully presume she's an ally and might have further local information. Druid might have some knowledge about what occurred in Whitehenge, for instance.
What do you mean at Whitehenge? Whitehenge is normal, don't worry about it.
Okay. Not sure what persistence notice versus what Lev notice, so leave it at that.
I never told any of you guys if there's anything wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. It's important to need to know knowledge, and you don't need to know.
Fair enough. But yes,
let's see here.
Also, they didn't name the Archdruid. It could be your Viscount. It could be one of the other Viscounts. Who knows? Could be a fellow servant of the lady that you go on about.
Rathe wasn't a druid. She's a warrior. Must be someone else.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna think about it. We'll do another history. Thinking about it. We'll fuck it. We'll do another one of these. I got 3 of them. Do I remember this guy? Was there an archdruid?
In the past?
Do they have a description of him too?
I mean, there was an archdruid in the past, and archdruids are known to live for a long period of time, so it could be the same one.
They live for up to a week, yeah.
Yeah? Let's see. The name of the druid. The name of the druid.
I wonder how many months it's gonna take Jack to get tired of our weak joke.
It's been
Uh,
1 week.
I.
Also,
The
what was
druid's
happening to Silverberry? There's just like people live on
the
there.
druid's name is Kembra.
There's a tribe of barbarians. Remember the people that we found being experimented on at Honeyward? That's where those bodies came from. So they're natives living in Silverberry. We really should. If I would have known, but the Viscounts were not at the places that are labeled on the map, we would have stopped there. We need to go there, but the druid takes priority.
I wonder. Do you know anything about this party? Do they know they left this morning?
Is there a roster?
There is a roster, yes.
Who did they send out to deal with Kembra?
It's 2 professors and 5 students.
What the fuck's a professor? Are
Uh,
you gonna fucking ask him questions?
oh,
It is Professor Ricardo Ferron, Professor Nadia Ferriera, and then 5 students.
and they're like Alvarez faculty and stuff, right?
Yes, so they're from the University of Terwarden,
Okay.
which is it's like a finishing school for the Alvarez nobility's children.
Okay, that's. I know. I'm kind of wondering what would happen to a world's understanding of the term student and professor in a world of Kasani in it, because the connotation would be wildly different.
Should we be concerned about some school children?
If they believe they were enough to kill an archdruid by themselves, then possibly.
Maybe they're just asking some questions.
No, there's a bounty.
Yeah.
Bounty.
Where did I put Terwarden? Here's Terwarden. Let's see. So Jacques would know. Jacques will inform you. It's like, yes, Terwarden University. It's quite prestigious. They're probably not, young students, but young nobles in the prime of their youth, who are
I'm
ready.
getting an itching suspicion that nobles, they enjoy blood, I imagine.
A lot of nobles do, yes.
One might suspect if you're anything like the academies and institutes of lawmaking that the nobles used to use for their children in my lands, they sharpen their claws as much as they sharpen their minds.
I suppose it could be a military academy. I don't much remember much of the wars.
Still, I do believe it is in our best interest to attempt to rescue or safeguard or at least form some goodwill with this archdruid.
One never knows when they need the wilds on their side.
Maybe. I wouldn't
Besides,
trust Kembra, though. They keep to themselves.
the easiest way to settle where we go is a vote. I vote
I
Archdruid.
This
think
is, I look and it's like, I believe that Sir Cartier will decide where we go. Sir?
I think that terrain that they're choosing, that looks like pretty rough terrain. I feel if we continue to take the river, and even though it's a longer path, the river should be able to take us there before they could even, or at similar time that they could reach us.
We'd have to
I
be
was considering
going
that.
upriver for a good chunk of this, which would be
I believe
difficult.
my court mage, he's at Purtlesea Castle. He could be of assistance. Visit him quickly, and then we quickly move down to visit Kembra, I think.
We haven't heard anything to imply that you're court mage needs our assistance in this time, however.
He doesn't need our assistance. We need his assistance.
So it's 120 miles by river versus 60 miles walking. How
Someone do some quick math. That looks like
this
pretty
is
difficult terrain
Thur's
to
job.
me.
Well-
So the implication being that we would have to go a little bit more than twice as fast.
Yes, but river travel versus walking might actually be twice as fast.
Yeah.
It's difficult terrain without the road. There's no road going through there.
There is a road.
Well, I didn't make
For
it.
part of it,
Okay.
right?
What's the pace walking versus river?
Yeah, so river is like normal walking pace, so 24 miles in a day. But you guys do have your undead that lets you go an additional 2 hexes, additional 12 miles at night, which would actually get you there before them. Yeah, that
Oh.
does actually work.
Okay.
So if it was just you guys by yourselves, they would beat you there because it would take you about 5 days.
Mhm.
And I think it would take them about 4. But with your with
Undead steering
Noctum's
the
undead
craft.
steering the craft at night as well, I think you'll be able to make it.
Okay. Cool.
And you'll also be able to stop by Castle Noctum
Yes, we will.
and grab
I'd like to do that.
some upgrades.
Okay.
All right.
I believe that's the best course of action. Is there any other information that you think that we're going to find here, Thur, or have we plumbed you?
You've
Oh,
pretty
it's
well
DM to
plumbed
give away
me.
his hand.
I mean,
Elise isn't
You did
here.
you did get a
Let's
25 on
move
your
on.
investigation, so
Yeah. But
Let's
there's
head
also
to
one of those-
Portal Sea.
yeah,
If
there's
she's
also one
not
of us, did we
there, she
ask
must be
enough
somewhere
questions?
else.
Okay. I go back to the dungeon. I look at the guy and it's like, have you finished your report?
I mean, I'm actually like I've been in quite a few battles. Like I served overseas in the colonies, so
Oh, I
I'm not
almost
quite
forgot
done
about
writing
this
all
guy.
that
He'd
down.
just been sitting down there.
Yeah, he's just been sitting down there writing.
I mean, you left your Spectre to guard him.
Yeah, I know. I left the guard. It's like we would have left and forgot about it. It's like,
I
bye.
wasn't going to.
Yeah, that's a good thing too.
Elijah's been staring at him, licking his lips.
Oh, you're down in the dungeons with him?
Yup.
Not
I've
that
already
anyone
positioned all the
knows.
rest of the bodies.
How many
We
people
got-
do you need to eat? Like, I feel like you're like a tick that's gorged itself up to like bursting.
Oh yeah, he's barely walking at this point. He's filled every canteen he has.
He looks kind of silly, I'm sure.
I
Stole
used-
a couple canteens from Jock, you know.
I used some of it to write, but yeah.
I mean, not that much. There's a lot of blood in a human body.
Reminds me of that XKCD strip. It's like, sir, how much liquid is this? I don't know. How much blood is in a church mouse? What?
Well, we shouldn't tarry too long. Yeah, we go down to that guy. What time is it? How much of a head start do they have on
Let's
us?
see. So you got here at mid-morning, about 10 o'clock, and you did the fight, and then you took a short rest. So it's probably about noon.
Elijah, if you're going to make a mess of him, please do it upstairs.
Understood.
What?
Wait,
Can we talk
wait.
this over,
Elijah-
maybe?
Elijah slits his throat and
What?
Not!
Hold-
Don't make a mess here! And I telepathically just Darth Vader neck grip him up the stairs.
And he's like he's trying to bleed out, but he can't because you've got your telekinetic grip on him.
Yeah, I am trying very
Uh,
much not to leave
he's-
any blood down here. I'm like, I want all the fight to happen above the ground.
He's
Must
struggling.
Oh, come on. I made a deal with him. He complies. I wasn't done questioning him either.
No
Well,
witnesses.
he seems to still be alive. Let's take him to the
He's,
boat.
he's clutching his throat, trying to hold in his blood as well.
I just look at Noctum and just no witnesses and just Vader neck snap him.
Well, he's unconscious. All right. Doug, Frederick, take him to the boat. I'm going to look at this journal.
I don't believe. Never mind.
He's fine. He's fine. I made a deal with him.
Alright.
If he complies, I would let him set free, but we'll just have to take him back to the dungeon.
Yeah, I suppose knock them earns
He'll be
another
fine in
recruit.
4 hours, I think.
Fine. And then before we leave, I'll make sure to gather up all of the vampire lieutenants' materials.
Okay.
And take them with us to hopefully make it look like this place was attacked and he went berserk. Like to obfuscate enough where definitely vampires did something and the one vampire who was supposed to be in charge is no longer here.
Okay, so you like
Disappeared.
pack up his stuff and take it with you.
Yeah.
So that it looks
Also,
like he
while I'm
just.
looking at the map, I will like just put a little
Yeah.
X here. It's like, oh, we got a cashier.
Yep. Take all of his personal effects, all of his intelligence, leave the written thing on the wall, and then just leave.
Okay.
And I will also ask Aerith to cover our tracks as best she can with her various water cantrips. Because I know we probably
Okay.
walked through the mud to get here, so just
Yeah.
try and make...
Remuddy it.
Yeah, really want to make it look like the river had nothing to do with it. It all came from the land.
Well, I
side.
have a
Yeah.
feeling that carrion feeders will be here in no time, so.
And they may do with them as they wish. Yep. Get the boat and head off.
Okay.
Actually, maybe it's a good idea we get out of here quickly. They might be coming now. They may not want to wait.
And close the gate behind us, obviously.
Right. Obviously. Yeah. I assume that your party is taking all reasonable measures to do as you described.
I took
so
a short rest, so I can give some of us fly, and we'll fly around.
fly out.
Bye. I guess I can do a few targets. Just me and myself. I guess that doesn't really help with the walking thing of like covering our tracks. So, but I'm gonna fly around anyways. Fuck it.
On the way from where we are to the Pearl Sea Castle, which is downriver, so we're going to be on the boat.
Upriver.
Upriver.
It's
that's
upriver, but you'll be on the boat. Yeah.
That's upriver. Okay. So no long rest because it's not going to be enough time, I believe.
Short one
So
though.
it's currently noon. So if you have, so you'll get to here during the day. Let me shift you there. Make sure everybody's there. So you'll get there at sunset. So you can have your crew, your undead, your crew, row you there.
Is this
and
like
get
4
there in
hours?
the evening. Yeah, it'll be 4 hours later. Yeah.
Okay, I can take a long rest. The rest of you guys are on your own, unless I get interrupted. And then I will make sure to heal up my man.
Miguel.
Yeah, Miguel. I'll have to name him.
I generated a name for him.
I gotta hop off for 1 second. I'll be right back.
I actually named all the survivors because I wanted to have that just in
What
case.
a waste.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of my painkiller tenants is like, leave no prisoners or something.
Yeah. So there you go. That's your new guy's name, and your specter's name, which you didn't bother to ask.
Oh, I left them behind. They're gonna. Well, I guess they can come with us as a ghost. That's fine.
Okay.
I
Well,
thought
he
the
goes-
specter
But they'll be
evaporates.
disappearing in a little
He
bit.
disappears
Yeah,
after you
yeah.
take your long rest.
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess his name doesn't matter as much.
See ya, dude. Bye.
It's like, oh, I'm fading away.
I'm beginning to warm up. Bye.
Is it finally over? I
Oh,
think
no.
so.
And I just
Your
look at him,
duty
it's
is
like,
done. Take a bath in the lake. Bye. You have shore leave. See you later.
Okay.
All right. I don't want to ask too much of you, but I'll need one more token for all my assholes.
Okay. I mean, I'm totally fine with that.
I can have 4 of them. I might as well. Let's see here. I'll have to put them on there, and I'll have to find a. Actually, let's see here. I get if you can put the token for his face on like on the thing.
Oh, yeah. The
We'll just make him
arquebuser.
green or something, and it means he's undead. All right,
Yeah.
make him green. Oh, it's got a different name. Okay,
Here,
I can do that.
there you go.
Okay. There we go. Let's see how you're doing. All right, res him up. He's doing so much better now.
I feel funny.
You're not allowed to speak. Sorry.
L-
He's a zombie.
You don't get the soul too, do you? Like unless it's
No,
just,
he's
unless
just
it's
a
specifically a
reanimated corpse.
specter. Yeah, like they're not people. That
We
would
can
have
pretend he's a person,
horrifying
though.
implications.
Yeah, he can't speak, but he understands. But I mean, I guess you can have him speak. You're the DM. How do I make him
mean,
green?
Oh, I think I have to make him green.
Oh, fuck.
I
I
can
don't
give
have
him a
that
tent.
power.
There you go.
There
Now
you
he's
go.
green.
He's undead. Perfect.
And I'll need to edit. You selected token. There you go. So
Coolio.
he should be green every time now.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
All right, now we got a
All right.
posse.
So it is dusk.
He's gonna keep the
Uh,
gun with him, but he only knows how to use it as a club now.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see. So you guys are on your way. I do have Pearl Sea Castle set out. Do you guys want to keep going? We are missing 2 people, which is what I said was the threshold for
Hmm. Sounds like
canceling.
she's coming eventually. I don't know. We can wait. Mm.
Are any of the people here? I don't think any of the people here are Blood Bowl teams. No.
Me and
No.
Rack. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's not here.
Yeah.
Decided to drug himself.
Yeah. I'm fine with
back.
with either.
Okay.
We could wait.
Yeah.
At least until we hear from her. We don't want to continue.
Okay.
Too deep, yeah.
You
Yeah.
want to go ahead and pause the recording?
Yep.
Let's see. Or
And
All
I have a
right.
deep desire to do the Jacko pose.
I don't know what that is. Pearl Sea Castle.
Yes. So it's still a few miles away at this point. It is currently dusk. If you're wanting to keep going, you can have your undead crew row for you, but you will arrive, at night.
I think that we need to make time, so we can't really
Okay.
afford to stop where we're on the clock. Like give
A quick visit at Pearl. Won't be much more than 10 minutes or so. Make sure everything's going all right. Get some info. Pass along.
works for me.
Okay.
I think he's got an orb or something. He likes to ponder it. He looks at it. He thinks he's like, oh, I can see the future. I can see the
don't know
distance.
why that became a meme. Like, there's a lot of memes. It's like, okay, this is funny. I get it. The fuck did that take off? Why?
Assistance wired. What are you talking about? Shut up. You're always like this.
Internet.
All right. Let me
No,
organize.
the best part about it is that it's Saruman looking at the Palantir.
Is that really? Huh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the source of the art. I mean, how does it not become a meme? It's funny. Look at it. Just
It
ponder
is.
on your orb.
I honestly thought it was like an old Magic card or D&D art. But yeah.
But yeah, anyways, you should have an orb, maybe, and then we can see if maybe we can even find this kill team.
Let's see. So I should turn on dynamic lighting because you guys are coming in at night.
Ooh.
Well, I believe zombies don't heal, right?
Do
I'd
they
have to
hit
do like negative energy surge or something like that, and have to like pump them full of like anti-life, something like that.
I don't.
I
Let me
just
look
have
at.
one zombie that's like 1 HP, and that's just his life right now.
Let me look at the rules for a long rest.
Well, I think typically I'd probably like. I think how it usually goes is I'd have to convince Sierra to like use inflict wounds on him, and that would heal him.
That's
Who's
in
Sarah?
3rd edition.
Your name is still
Hmm.
Syrah in the bottom of the
Oh,
Roll20.
I was just like, what is happening? I've changed it 3 times.
You need to save it.
I should be our green dude. I'm Miguel. Engel. Conjorono. What the fuck?
Miguel
Okay.
Angel Canajero?
So you guys are going into
Canajero?
Pearl Sea Castle.
Canajero? Yeah.
I don't need Kretcher Castle anymore because that is gone. Okay, it should be all black for you guys.
Yep.
Certainly is.
Okay, let me put your characters on the map where you start. Let's see. So I mean, I guess Jock is here. Aerith is here. Elijah's here. Oh man, what is going on? Why is it so slow?
Because you've activated the light mode.
I think it might be.
We would also be like slowing down as we approached and sending Elijah out to scout ahead.
Okay.
Like there's no way in hell we're just approaching a known fortification without scouting first, but
There it is.
Let's see. I'm just gonna turn off this because it's not usable like this.
oh, ooh.
It's seen better days.
It's beautiful.
All right,
The
so Elijah, you're
spires.
stealthing in.
Definitely am.
Okay.
Oh, let's see.
So there's a wall there, like with the tower. Are you just gonna? I guess you can just spider climb up it, can't you?
I just start walking. Yep.
But yeah,
Okay.
Doug will have to stay behind with the boat because he's 1 HP.
Just like with the. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah, just like with the other tower, I'm gonna get up to the very top, peek over the edge, and see what I see.
Okay. Check my notes here. Do, 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 do. Did I? Where did I? Oh, I think it was in the location notes. That's where I put it. Royal Sea Castle. Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oof.
Okay. It looks clear.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of give a head and go back to persistence. It looks clear so far, and I'm gonna start working my way over, just see if I see anything new as I get around.
You're just walking along the wall.
Yeah, and kind of peeking over every couple feet.
Okay. Well, so the wall extends further upward. So like you looked in through a window over here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna climb up to the very top.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So that takes you. That's actually. Can I move just you to a map?
No.
I can.
Can you? Just one player?
Nope, that's the wrong one. You
I
need
thought
to
so.
be there.
Huh.
Huh. All right,
Okay.
never mind.
It's neat. What's that? What's
mhm.
that? That right there.
That would be a skeleton.
Oh, okay. Looks dead, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, up here looks clear too. I guess I'm gonna start walking back down. Kind of wave over positions that I don't see anything.
Do you see a place for us to land? We can't all climb up walls.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll walk back over there and tell him.
The entrance should be on the other side.
The wall's blown out to the
Yeah,
south.
like this. Yeah, this looks like this part of the wall collapsed, and we can just walk in.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Looks like they did some renovations. I do like what they did to the place.
Go while we disembark. If you can check inside, really quick.
Yep.
I'm truly
gonna-
beginning to wonder when reality reasserts itself if there will be a sound.
Make the boat. What do you mean reality reasserts itself?
In his brain.
Hmm.
Yeah. As they
It's
get
gonna be
to
it's gonna be that comical fart sound.
as they start to
Billy and
disembark,
Mandy.
I'm gonna peek inside.
Peek inside
Y'all
there.
just-
Yes.
Oh, okay. Here. While we were traveling, how much health does a zombie have?
22, I think.
Okay. While we were traveling, I would have used my infernal conduit to heal the zombie that's at 1 HP for 21, and then I would have hit diced myself back up.
Gracious of you.
Well, yeah, we
He
were
was still
traveling for
recovering
days.
from
We
his
had long
wounds.
rests.
No, you were only
We
traveling
had
for.
short rest.
Oh, we
Yeah,
haven't
you
I
gotten
had
to
a
where
long
we're going.
rest because
Got
I
You were
it.
was
traveling for 6 hours.
Got it.
Just not quite enough.
Yeah.
So I want to
So
make
you haven't
sure
gone
our
to bed yet.
boatman doesn't just get felled by a quick ambush.
Yeah.
Actually, someone should still guard the boat. He'll guard the boat.
He'll just be a healthier guard.
You know,
So, do
guards
I
are
see
always
anything
best with
inside?
2 people. Him and
Uh,
wait, can we? Nah, I can't trust Miguel yet. Doug and Samuel stay behind. Miguel and Frederick will come with me. They'll keep the oars running.
alright, so what does Elijah see inside?
So let's see. It is dark down there. Make me a perception.
Yep.
You hear skittering.
Don't love that. I'm gonna wait persistence over and be like, you first.
What did you hear? Did you see something?
Skittering.
Oh, we don't have time for this.
Claws on tile.
Count Noctum. Was your mage perhaps a spider?
Sometimes.
What was his name again? Yeah, we heard somebody inside. It's probably your wizard friend. If you can go and introduce us.
Is that really what we're there? Okay, alright.
Are you going inside?
Ew.
I shall apply armor of Agathis.
Don't blame you.
And
Elijah's gonna stay about 5 foot behind him, holding a dagger, ready to throw if anything becomes hostile toward him.
Miguel will be in front of me. Frederick to lead to my side. Actually,
Elijah
wait.
will
We're gonna
run
do a
that.
change of the guard. Frederick, stay with the boat. Rearrange. There we go. Adapt, overcome, conquer.
Ertz is gonna stand next to Minx.
Let's see here. Miguel be to my side. There we go. Oh, we're ready to go on there.
Hey Minx, you think we're gonna stop just entering places after we hear like a spooky noise? Do you think we're ever gonna do that?
At the moment, I would think this is just something that they do.
I kind of look back and was like, that's happened maybe once before. I can't. It's not really a pattern yet.
Elijah's gonna whisper
I.
back, "I am the spooky noise."
This is true.
Wait.
All right, so I'm gonna
If
put
if
you.
what on the rare occasion we are a noise at all.
What?
We will certainly find out.
Oh, I need my dudes. I'll bring my dudes out. Wait, which one did I grab? Was it Samuel? Yeah, Samuel. Doug's with the boat. Wait, Samuel, get on the map. There you go.
Oh, he is on the map. He was just in the dark.
Oh, we'll destroy him. He's no longer needed.
Yep.
If he's not in the light.
And then
All right,
it's
and you see some insectoid creatures skittering.
What was the name of my fucking wizard again? I don't see his name. I just see the druid. Canberra. I don't. What was the wizard's name?
I don't think I put it
I think
in
it was
chat.
like Pembroke or something
Yeah.
like that. Pembroke.
Azaldor.
Oh,
Azaldor.
nope. I was
There we
thinking
go.
of someone else.
All right, we walk down here. Azaldor, are you out? Back up, Azaldor.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to roll some initiative.
I think I'm on the wrong map.
Yeah, I just put him on there, so I'm just gonna move everybody.
Elijah and I are coming up behind him. Like I'm not sacrificing him.
Wait, did it?
Let me put
Did it roll?
everybody behind you.
Try again. There you go.
I, of course, am on the ceiling.
Of course.
And I would have.
If we're inside, I'm probably on the ceiling.
I would have given Aerith like cast a light on something of hers. Oh wait, can Aerith do light, but Minx can't? What is the?
Minx can see. He can't emit light.
How can you see?
He has dark vision.
Dragonborn.
He's the
have
new
dark vision?
Dragonborn.
Oh,
The new Dragonborn do, yeah.
Gotcha. That makes a shit ton more sense.
Well, I guess it depends on your subspecies. I don't think the chromatic do.
Whichever
I
one I
also
am
can
does.
cast
All right.
light.
Well, I have dark vision, so.
Yeah, I think Eris the only one that doesn't have dark vision that is currently playing. Because Jacques
I
doesn't.
only know this because I wanted to check last night if Tika would have like dark vision, and I was like, oh, she's like a white one, so she's chromatic. I was like, okay, she doesn't have it.
It had me select.
Unless I looked at the wrong one.
I don't know. Mine had me select a color, and it gave me dark vision. That's all I can tell you.
Maybe I looked at the wrong thing. Maybe
Aren't
she
you
does have dark
silver
vision.
though? Anyway, so
Eh,
Aerith, are you
nothing-
casting
nothing
light on
matters.
yourself or something?
Yeah.
Okay. And I believe that's 20 feet of light and 20 feet of dim light.
Yep.
If it will ever come up.
I
Bright
got a
light,
little cast on my
20
warhammer.
feet. And 40 feet. Okay, so you should be able to see some now.
Yeah.
But you do see some chittering
Oh.
things.
You can notice the difference between dim and bright. That's interesting. My zombies are blocking some of the light. Neato. Oh. Did anyone else take initiative, or is it just me that mattered?
Everybody should roll initiative.
Aldazar. Aldazar. My name is Aldazar. I am the court wizard. Oh, I'm a little bit gay, as you can see. I'm a wizard.
Oh, it's the wild mount ones that have dark vision.
Ah.
The new and the old ones do not. Funnily enough, D&D Beyond, I don't think the old one. No, sorry, the old ones are still on here. Okay, cool. Just doesn't list them out as separate.
Okay,
I remember one time me and Elzador, he turned a rabbit into an elephant and killed a woman. I had to bail him out from that.
Well,
Lovely.
hold on there. I think I'm gonna need a little more backstory to that one. What?
No, we really don't.
No.
Focus.
Oh,
No.
this lady, she always had a nice little rabbit, and
Oh,
she
man.
loved this rabbit so much, but she was also very mean to everyone else she knew. So one day he thought he'd play a prank. The prank went wrong.
Is it
I-
super slow for anybody else?
No, although I can't see anything, so.
You should be able to.
If I'm
Oh,
moving
it's
around,
up.
it
See, up.
reacts.
Sorry, I was looking down.
It reacts.
I mean, I was the first one here,
Good.
so I think it's working fine.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's just incredibly slow for me, and I don't know why.
Can't help you with that.
getting a whole bunch of errors.
Probably.
It works great until it doesn't.
I'm gonna try hard reloading. Nope, it's still really slow. Like like I try and scroll and it doesn't go. Is that happening for anybody else? If you like scroll up and down, is it snappy?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's fine
No,
for me.
mine's smooth.
Mine's smooth.
Uh,
How much RAM do you have?
I have plenty of RAM.
Have you downloaded more?
Uh,
Is that joke not funny?
no, it's funny.
He's just trying to make it
I'm
work.
sure it is.
Uh,
Pressed 1,000 times is always a chuckle.
okay. So has everybody rolled initiative?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So that puts us at Elijah. You are first.
Do they appear hostile?
They skitter at you. Yeah. They're
Okay.
also on the ceiling. He should get on a square. It's not very tall ceilings though.
So I would probably be able to reach them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna step forward one space and throw a dagger.
Okay.
And of course, I'm doing this from stealth. Yikes.
An 11 will skid off of his carapace.
Okay. On that note, I'm gonna back up and drop down onto the floor and try to hide behind somebody.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
I want somebody else close to melee before I get in there. I've done that too many times.
Okay. So then from around the corners, some other bugs are going to attack Samuel and Miguel.
Like that, yeah.
So let's see. They make 2 bite attacks. Yeah, so 2 against Miguel. Oof. And then Miguel is immune to being poisoned, right?
I
As a zombie.
immune to poison and poisoned. The condition and the damage source.
Okay. Yeah, so then the constitution save doesn't matter. And then against Samuel. So 11.
Alrighty.
And then Tentalis, it is your go.
Such loyal subjects taking such lovely damage. Alright. Well. I'll just attack, I suppose.
Okay.
And let's see here. 1, 2.
That's
Let's
2 hits.
do the one nearest to me, right there.
Okay. You stab it.
Yep.
It hisses.
Shink shink. And I think let's see here, unless I get anything else going on. Yeah, okay, and then I guess all the zombies go. And they'll go against their individual attackers. So this one will be Miguel, and this will be Sam, or whatever his name was.
Okay. Sam misses, but Miguel hits.
Alright,
His rifle.
Miguel hit him with his rifle. Alright. That's my turn.
Okay. Minsk.
This is a very interesting position we find ourselves in. I say this with much due alarm. That's okay. I am going to use Mantle of Inspiration. Persistence, Elijah, Noctum, and Aerith all get 8 temp HP.
Hey.
And they can use their reaction to immediately move their normal speed without provoking opportunity attacks. And then, with his normal action, he's just going to viciously mock that guy.
Okay. Let's see. He is mocked.
No, Alright, so 10, 15, and then back where I came.
You started moving your movement and then decided to move back on your movement? Is that what's going
Yeah,
on?
ran 15 out, took a look, ran 15 back.
Comrade, by your actions, am I to assume that the worst is still coming?
There are many bugs.
Okay.
Dennis and I
And
will form the front line. The rest of you will funnel them in. Dennis, you might actually want to move your men one back so that they can't be surrounded while out there.
either way, that is his turn.
Okay. So that puts us at persistence.
Going to step out again, just long enough that I can take some swipes at this bug. Do these bugs look like smaller or more vicious than the ones in the back? Like, what's the relative? Because I saw the bunch down here, so I see that the green ones are more common. But are these like smaller skittery things, or are they?
They're also big things. They also have like a big pointy butt.
Is that how we're
Delicious.
quantifying this now?
All right, so I'm gonna bonus action place a seal, and then I am going to swing at it twice. I assume those hit.
Those both hit, yes. For 31.
Is it dead?
It is not.
I will now hold the seal until I get hit.
You're not supposed to be here. Hey.
Is this the bugs talking to us?
No, this is me talking to my daughter.
Your daughter's a bug?
Got
No, she's
really
not a bug.
spooked for a second. I was like, "Is that the bug?" Because Aerith is out. And the bugs start talking. Aerith's just leaving.
We must negotiate. Funnily enough, if the bugs start talking, Persist is like, "Oh, potential allies, cool. Let's negotiate."
Yes, someone to speak to. Aerith is like,
Yes, the negotiator.
Yes.
"That's why I come leaving."
Persistence has negotiated with worse.
All right. So I believe that leaves us with Aerith.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to throw out just a. I needed to make a Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna throw out a Word of Radiance.
I believe that's a 5-foot range around you, right?
Oh, sorry, the other one then. Sacred Flame. That's a Dex then.
Okay.
I read them at the same thing. Dumb.
It probably fails.
It does.
Okay.
Is it dead yet?
It is not. It is burned,
Wow.
but it is not dead.
Gross. Alright.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move sort of up here. And side by side with Minx, just so Persistence has like a way to come back. But also puts me closer to everyone else.
Mhm.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay, so now it is the other bug's turn. So let's see. So they have a 30-foot movement speed. They are on the ceiling.
Oh no, Elijah's on the ceiling.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Elijah's in danger.
So one of
He-
them's
he
gonna
hopped
move
down.
like here-ish. Uh, so it'll be like on top of Tenellis. This one will be on top of Miguel. Oh, come on. This is really messing with me. I like the... It didn't used to do this.
It's just fighting with you all day, it seems.
Yeah. I might have to turn it off and just use the GM layer.
What do you? What for the line of
For
sight stuff?
obscuring vision, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just it's just real sluggish, which is unfortunate. Because it's really cool when you can use it, but
Yep.
unfortunately, so we'll turn dynamic lighting off. There you go.
Oh, so many bugs. I was messing around
Okay.
in Tailspire, and it's complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as bad as Foundry was. It's not really a high bar, but
No. Let's see. It'll be like on top of that guy, like on top of that guy, and there, and these guys can then crawl down onto the bottom and be actually in front. I guess these guys can just be there. Okay. So the zombies are gonna get swarmed. So let's see. So they have pack tactics. They only get one attack each. So we'll do 4 against Miguel. And it's the second number because they are doing it with 2 hands.
that was 5.
Was it 5? Okay, then just ignore the last one then.
No, the last one. Okay. Let's see here. Zombies, how do they work? 1 second. Zombies, how do you work? Alrighty. Let's see here. Alright. Poor Miguel. Taken before he could get greener. Okay. 6, 9. Other guy's good, fine though.
Okay. So then he's got the other. Or were you taking the last attack against the other guy?
I took 6 and 9. I didn't take 8. Or wait, 3? Whatever. So you said the 16 shouldn't exist? Something like that?
Yeah. Well, it's because the zombies have 4 attacks against each of them. So this was just what's against Miguel.
Oh.
Right, because there's a whole bunch of them.
Well, do they transfer over or?
No, I was just gonna have him
Oh.
keep stabbing him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this will be against Samuel.
Alrighty.
Well,
Oof.
well,
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have to think about him too much.
Okay. Well, they at least absorbed a whole bunch of attacks and 2 crits.
this is true.
And then the one that is above Tenellis is going to try and poke him. So 4. Oh, and then he gets hit with your Armor of Agathis back for 20
Yeah,
gold,
he takes
right?
20.
Ouch.
That's a trade.
He's not looking good. And the one above persistence is going to try and poke him as well. Oof.
Mm.
He takes 6.
Oh. Scratched my temporary HP.
And that's them.
Well, our vanguard is dead.
Did Aerith do anything?
Yeah, she threw out a sacred flame.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
Mhm.
Like, why aren't half the bugs dead? Aerith should have had a turn.
Yes,
They
but
weren't
we're also in
yet.
a tunnel,
Yeah.
They weren't grouped yet.
right? Well, now
This
they're
is true.
grouped. And
Well, we can walk outside, I guess, if you want to tell us that. I don't know.
My turn.
Yep.
Have they noticed me crouched here, hiding behind Noctum?
I mean, one of
I
them's
did it.
standing right next to you, so yes.
Okay, I did a stealth roll, so I didn't know if it mattered. Okay.
Well, you'd have to have something to stealth behind. So.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that guy can see you.
But I mean, you have plenty of people that are within.
Oh yeah, I can't get the advantage.
Yeah.
It's an attack on that one.
Okay. Let's see. You swing up at him, but his hard carapace deflects the blow.
Great.
Nope.
Okay, that's me.
Okay. This bug is gonna come up, and they're each going to attempt to. Oh, come on. This 3-dimensional battling is
Many dimensions, handle it.
yeah. Okay. So each of the bugs is gonna try and attack. Okay. So against Tentalis. Oof.
Well, I guess that
Uh,
hits.
And that's a miss. So DC 11 con save.
All right. He's gonna
And he's
take
against.
he's gonna take that cold damage though.
Ah, yes. Oh, I'm gonna move Miguel out
20
of the way
cold.
here.
All right. Constitution, and this is poison, right? So I'll take that with a big fat advantage.
Okay. So you are not poisoned.
Yay.
So then against persistence. A miss. Oof.
Ah, what a lovely looking miss. Yeah, we're fine.
All right, and you're also fine. Okay. So that was them. So now Tentalis.
I have a feeling these things are immune to poison. I don't think bugs fight bugs too well. Well, I guess smaller ones don't fight big ones too well. So I'm not gonna worry about that right now. And also, I'll probably just do more damage to persistence. So I'll do that later. I shall do a different dude. Let's see here. Actually, let's see here. What's the range on this thing? 90 feet. All right, I'll just say he just emerges out of the shadows, I suppose. I don't know. He'll just kind of just pop out from nowhere, and I shall spend this turn summoning my dude, Gabriel,
Okay.
and I'll summon the ghoul. And I guess he acts right after me, so he's gonna go up behind him. And let's see here. The ghoul is stinky. Let's see here. I think it's so hard to read.
Stinky boy.
Alrighty, so he has a fetid aura within 5 feet of him. So let's see here. It happens when they start their turn around him. So it's a lot like the bug
Okay.
aura. So I'll just put that aura out there. 5 feet. This is the stank aura. But for now, he's just going to do 2 attacks. So it's my spell modifier. I'm going to hit Eldritch Blast because that's the fastest way to do it. So a 19 and a 14.
A
And he's
19
just
will
going to
hit.
do. Is one of them injured? He's probably like do that one right there.
Yeah, the one that you're in front of is injured. Yeah.
All right, I'll attack him. All right, so does that hit?
Okay.
Let's see here.
But yeah, those aren't damage rolls though.
Yeah, the damage will be. Let's see here. Let's see here. Bop bop. Let's see here, and that will be +4.
Is it?
So yeah, it'll
You
do
you
8.
only hit once. Is it both of them?
Oh, if the 19 hits, then it does 8 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's like the 1d6 +3 plus my spell modifier. So
Okay.
it doesn't add in the spell modifier. I guess the technology isn't there yet. Okay, that is my turn. Because I have no
Okay.
zombies to tell what to do unless I call them from
Yep.
the boat.
So then it is Minsk.
Yeah. Does anyone look injured on our side? Anyone like grievously injured?
No,
Elijah's
just
all right?
the zombies.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
fine.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're
All
pretty
right.
grievously injured, I'd say. Being dead.
I
Yeah.
think the person that's most injured is probably Tentacles at this point.
I have taken no damage because
Yeah.
I have a temporary HP.
He had 20 temporary
Yeah.
HP.
Wait, do
Okay.
I have that too?
No.
You have 8.
We have 8.
You
He
do,
has armor
you do
of
not have
Agathis.
armor of Agathis.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, I don't get the benefit from that 8 temporary HP, so probably don't put it
Yeah.
on me.
But no, to my knowledge,
Usually I
have
do it
any
just so you get the movement if you want it.
Yeah, I know.
You can reposition.
Should I give it to the
all right.
zombies?
If no one is in a situation like that, we're gonna rely on the old faithful bard trick.
But yeah, they're pretty serious about the rule of like you can't add temporary HPs onto each other.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Who are you attempting to
Uh,
viciously buck?
the one who was most injured, who had been hit before, and then the other one right in front of the whitish one right in front of persistence.
I might want to hang.
And well, I mean, I don't know how else to describe the bug. I can't see it very well. I just see the background
This
is
guy?
white. Yes.
Okay, and then the one that the ghoul just hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do the one the ghoul hit first. That's a failure. And then the other guy. That's also a failure.
Both mocked.
That second guy, as the mocking deals damage to him, it's also going to pop the seal, so he takes another 4.
Okay. It's not looking so good. Okay. Is that it?
Is it for me?
Okay. Persistence.
Do both of the silver ones look equally injured, or there's one that's been hurt and the other one's fine?
They both look pretty gravely injured at this point.
Okay.
Wait, there's a spell attack button. Whoa.
I am going to on
Oh.
the one that I didn't hit before. I'm going to bonus action put a seal on him, and then I'm going to hit him with advantage.
Okay.
He dead?
He dead.
Oh, sweet. And then I'm going to attack the other guy, but since it's not the sealed target, without advantage.
Oh.
Doesn't fucking matter.
He's also dead.
Oh, well. So close! Doesn't matter.
Almost.
And I'm going to move since I didn't need the seal either, I'm going to move it to the guy who's above me.
Okay.
I'm going to stay where I am.
All right. Aerith.
How tall are these ceilings?
10 feet.
So I can whack the bug.
You could step up to it and whack it. Yes.
Okay. Because we're in a a shitty tunnel. I don't want to do any of my big spells that could.
In a shitty tunnel and a shitty castle.
I don't want to do any of the spells that like have a specific line in it about structures. Not when we're all standing in said tunnel.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna take a swing with my warhammer.
19 will hit. One-handed, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
not as impressive as that two-handed. A
And
little upset.
No.
the seal breaks. Bah.
As you club the seal, it goes goof.
No.
He goes,
Say-
hurrah! It's that one lady's son. Nobody else is playing that besides Sal and I don't know why.
I want to know, but what?
My character had caught a dead seal and had it on a counter, and Cell couldn't pronounce a character's name, and I just kept on acting like it was the seal just making death
I couldn't pronounce
moans.
it. I pronounced it perfectly 50 times.
Nope. No, you didn't. Anyways, it takes an additional 8 damage there.
Yep, I got it.
Alright.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay, so now it is the bug's turn. So they get to swarm forward for the most part. Yeah, because the zombies are no longer threatening them with opportunity attacks.
Let's find out if they're immune to the poison condition. Those three dudes, they're starting their turn by a stinky boy. DC con saves.
They are not. Those guys are not immune to poison.
All right. Against my spell
So-
DC, which is 15. Those three.
Constitution.
Yeah. Fuck.
Ooh.
It's like they're immune.
Let's see.
They smell stinkier.
Okay, so the ghoul is gonna get some four spear attacks against it, with advantage from pack tactics. And it's just the second number.
He's got 15 armor.
Okay, well 2 of them miss.
Okay. No special retributions on him, so he takes 6, and then he takes 6, and then yeah.
All right. Tendalith, you're gonna get 2 attacks.
One misses. That one hits. They'll take 20 damage.
Ouch. The guy in front of you leans down from the ceiling and then gets frozen.
Does he count as a humanoid? I don't think so. But if he does, I'm turning him into a ghost.
I think,
He
don't
is
you need to have
actually a humanoid.
Hexblade's curse on him?
No, they're different.
He's not dead though.
Oh, he's not dead.
He's just really hurt. And then against persistence, 14 probably misses, but a 19 probably hits.
Yep, 19 just hits. So it's 9.
Okay. Then 2 against Elijah, or 1 against Elijah. Sorry. 17 get you.
On the nose.
Okay, so that's 5,
The fuck off our noses.
and then 1
know.
against Aerith.
I will go ahead and half that.
That misses.
Okay. So back up to the top with Elijah.
Okay. Who looks most hurt and second most hurt?
The one that looks the most hurt is right above you.
Okay. What's second most?
The one that's right in front of the ghoul.
Oh, I
Okay.
gotta do a fucking con save. I keep him. Okay, cool.
So that one back there.
Yep.
Got. Yeah. I guess I'll try to take a swing at the one above me.
Okay. Yeah, that'll definitely hit. And you do have an
Cool.
ally within 5 feet, so you just murder him.
Cool. And then the one back here.
7 to him. He's got 5 hit points, so he also falls over.
Nice. And since we haven't long rested since the last combat, that's my last use of whales.
Okay.
And there's nowhere really to run to, so we are gonna bonus action swing with my other sword to the one above Aerith.
Okay. 25 will hit for 12 damage.
Yep.
Okay. You stab at it and slice off a limb.
It falls on Aerith.
Yep. Aerith gets
Aw.
covered in some bug guts. Well, bug
Sorry.
ichor. So that'd be Tantalus.
I'm gonna stab out at it, dude. Stab him. Oh, I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna try again.
Ooh, that's gonna hit. Who are you stabbing? The one above you or
No,
the
the
one
one
in
that
front of you?
hit my armor.
Okay. That kills it then.
All right. Well, since I killed him, I'm gonna make him a ghost.
He's a ghost.
All right. Make him blue if
Spooky
you would, I
ghost.
guess. I don't know. Whichever one it was. Oh, is that guy? All right, wait. There he is.
It's a bug ghost.
All right. Julio.
Okay.
I guess my dude will go. Let's see here. So I'm gonna hit the spell attack button. Plop plop. I guess it doesn't really matter which one he's going after. I don't know.
15 and 17 do miss though.
Okay, then I don't have to worry about it. My turn's over then.
Okay. Minx.
I guess the Spectre goes, I suppose. I don't know.
Oh, yes.
If we just kind of as he goes after me.
Yep, I think, yeah, that's probably for the best.
He misses. Okay. Now my turn's over.
Okay. Minx.
Without anything else to do, he's just gonna keep mocking these guys.
Alright, who are you mocking?
I'm gonna mock the one and these two.
Okay. That's 2 more failures. The one above Aerith falls on top of her.
Beans.
Apologies, comrade. I am doing the best I can, mocking them to death. This is the cost of imprecise words. And that'll be it.
Okay. Persistence.
Yeah, gonna slash at the one above me. Just regular, cool. I assume that misses.
Yep.
So I'll slash at him again.
That's also gonna miss.
And was rolling hot, now I'm not.
Going cold.
And then I'm going to bonus action, going to push this bug that's in front of me into that empty square. So he needs to make a strength save, DC 15. Wow. All right, not my day.
That bug ain't going nowhere.
He's stuck. All right, it's me.
Okay. Let's see. So that puts us at Aerith. You have a
I'm
bug
gonna
on top
try
of
to-
you.
Gross. I'm gonna slough it off and just. Ugh. She's really sitting here contemplating how much she hates this whole land, frankly. There was bee people, now there's bug people. She's having a bad day.
You ate a
and
deer bug?
I ate a deer bug. There's a lot of bugs. It's a bug situation. and
The
she just-
stag beetle.
Yes. She's also gonna try to hit the apparently pseudo in the invincible bug on top of persistence.
Yeah, it's You're really just not able to get a good angle at it on the ceiling there.
I got bug ichor in my eye. I'm like trying to get it out. It's
Yeah.
not my day. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. So that makes it their go. So they are going to
Con
keep stabbing
saves.
you. Yes, the 3 that are around the ghoul. There we go. What's your spell save DC?
15.
All right. So one of them makes it, but the others are poisoned, so they get disadvantage, right?
Yeah, they are affected by the poisoned condition.
Okay. So that's going to be 2 regular attacks against the ghoul, then, and because tactics will cancel it out.
Mm-hmm. One is.
Yep. And then 1 with advantage.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, check out his HP again. How much do these things have? Just bring out the spreadsheets. 30 plus the spell. Okay, so he's fine. He's still alive.
Okay. And then the warrior next to the warrior ghost is going to poke at it. Does a 16 hit your ghost?
Yeah, it's 12. So he'll
Okay.
take, I guess,
He'll
1
take
damage. He's resistant to everything if it's not magical.
All right. And the one above you is going to attempt to poke you. And I guess he does actually have somebody within 5 feet, technically. Because he's got the guy above persistence.
Mhm.
So 19.
Then a miss.
Okay. And then the one above persistence is going to attack him. The 15 hit you? I think that misses.
Nope.
Okay. So that's them.
Miss.
So it puts us at Elijah.
Okay. I'm gonna take a swing at this one here. I do believe.
Yep, the one above Teneless. Yep.
Yep, above tennis.
13's not going to do it.
And the bonus action.
We're frigid here. There we go.
25 will do it. So that is, and 25 damage.
damage. Yep.
Oof. You get a good skewer on it. It's still wriggling on your blade, but it's definitely injured pretty badly.
Nasty.
Okay,
Okay,
so
that's me.
Yeah, that puts us at Teneless and his 9
All right.
minions.
Well, you got rid of
I
most
shall,
of them.
I shall scythe upwards. I shall miss. I shall scythe upward again. All right.
Yes, you skewer it on your own blade.
All right. I'll try to get rid of him. All right. We'll try to streamline this a bit. Now my ghoul will go. He's going to attack one of the poison dudes. I
Okay.
don't think he. Well, 1 second. Can I move without being advantaged on?
Move 1 forward,
Uh,
yeah.
Well, I can't give advantage, so I'm just going to stay right here. All right. The ghoul will attack twice on one of the poison dudes.
All right, that's 2 hits and a crit.
Okay. So if he hits somebody that's poisoned, let's see here. They will now have to do a save against being paralyzed.
Con save.
Yep, con save against my spell DC. And I guess I'll roll an extra
Oof.
1d6. So I guess he gets paralyzed. So
Okay.
let's see. I think paralyzed is like automatic crits with melee or something like that. I forget.
Yeah, I think paralyzed does do that. Paralyzed creature.
Or is it just like advantage or something?
Yep. Critical hit if
Paralyzed
the
creature.
attacker's within 5 feet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I won't crit fish, so I'll just add an extra d6 to that second number.
Okay. Let's see. So that's a total of
24.
14, 24 damage, and he's paralyzed.
Mhm.
Let's see. Is there like a broken spine or something? That's pretty close.
All right, and the spectre will just attack. I guess the guy above persistence or something like that.
You can attack
Oh,
the
he must.
you can attack the paralyzed guy.
Oh, he's already paralyzed.
Fair.
Yeah.
Technically, if I want to like do it perfectly, I would just spread out my attacks, maybe paralyze another dude. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. My turn's over. We did all my stuff.
Okay. Minx.
I'm done juggling my plates.
Mink sees no reason to change up what he's been doing so far. And this is going to be on this one above persistence and then one out.
Wisdom. Wisdom. All right. 2 failures. Oh, above persistence. Oh, it's 5 for both. Okay. I should mark these guys as being mocked, so we remember. There we go. All right. Persistence then.
All right. Gonna guess gonna swing at the guy above me.
There you go. Well, you kill him outright, but you can roll to see if you lop off a limb.
Wow.
So close.
What a waste of a 19. Been against the guy on the ground.
That will miss.
Oh, 17 misses?
They have an AC of 18. Yeah.
Shit.
They got a thick butt.
All right. Yep. Really
Thicker
wasted
coconut.
that 19.
All right, Aerith. The immediate area around you is
And
clear of
they
bugs.
strength save telekinetically push him into the ghoul's aura.
This guy?
Yeah.
Nope.
He's standing still.
It
He's
smells
stuck.
over there, dude. I'm not moving.
That
boy.
puts it at Aerith.
Is there any way I could sneak past persistence?
Yeah, you can move through friendly areas.
It will provoke?
Nope, he's dead.
No.
Oh, got it.
Anybody
Right,
who
right.
could
That guy.
provoke is dead.
Yep. I got it now.
Two. Take a swing. I'm assuming that misses because you just
yeah,
said he
16
has a
will miss.
15
Yep.
or 18.
Well, you're
Oh.
Getting
flanking.
flanked. Hey,
Yeah, you are flanking, so you get advantage. So go ahead and roll again.
getting attacked by ghost.
Not better.
You wave your warhammer at him menacingly.
He laughs at me in some sort of scary bug.
It sounds like he's
Uh,
laughing right now.
Yeah, he's
That's
currently
true.
mocked.
He's currently mocked and everybody's dying around him. Unless they have a weird religion where they love this.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. So you're gonna see coming up the tunnel a whole nother swarm of bugs.
Oh,
damn it.
beans.
Fucking god damn it. I just killed these ones.
Let's see. And do the guys in your aura, do they need to make another save? Is it until the beginning of this turn that they're poisoned?
Mm-hmm.
How long does those conditions last?
Till the start of its next turn. So yeah, they gotta do it all over again.
Okay.
Dice the area all over the place.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, looks like they all made it.
Let's see here. It looks like that guy's not Let's see, double check. Till the end of its next turn. So at the end of his turn, he'll not be paralyzed anymore.
Okay. And this guy is still poisoned then. And at the end of
Uh,
his turn, he won't be poisoned.
Poison, it's at the start. Paralyzed, it's at the end.
Okay. All right. So just 2 attacks with advantage from pack tactics.
Nice.
And then there's going to be 1 attack with advantage from pack tactics, but with disadvantage because of vicious mockery. So it's just a straight roll against
Well,
Aerith.
I think the 2 will do it as, let's see here. He's got 40 HP and he hit 44 damage, so he's gonna be gonzo.
Beans.
And she'll disintegrate back into the ground.
So 10 damage to Aerith,
Oh, okay.
and he is no longer mocked. Okay. So that puts us at the top of the round with Elijah. Delete these guys from the order because they don't matter.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to step forward finally again.
Are these guys to the side actually? Like, does Aerith see them coming up?
Aerith does see them, yeah.
All right. Does Persistence see them coming up? I don't think so.
No, because there's a wall there.
All right.
There's a wall here.
Okay.
Persistence would have
Here.
absolutely heard her curse.
Yeah, but you do that.
That's true. I do that a lot.
It's like it's not indicative of anything.
That's true. She would have been looking down the passage. But yeah, she does curse a
All
lot.
beans.
Yeah, but she actually said "all beans"
Yeah.
like I did.
I thought that was
That's
because,
that was
but
serious.
you said it as you were stabbed, so it's like
Oh,
so this is our
beans.
ghost boy.
Not beans. That's how you know Aerith is serious. She stops cursing and says beans.
I haven't known you that long, so I'm just gonna assume there's not a horde of more enemies coming for
You
us.
spent months in a submarine. Come on.
I
That's
read
true.
books most of the time.
And you've spent a week in a boat. More.
I read books most of the time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna do it. And that's just gonna like stab it outright. So he's gone.
And disengage.
Did Elijah see anything?
Yeah, Elijah saw it, walks past Persistence as he disengages and goes, lots more.
Well, that's
Have
funny.
fun."
Actually, so Aerith would just see like the first row coming in to her, the bright light of her aura, and then beyond that would be just like indistinct, shadowy like movement because you don't have dark vision and your bright light only goes out 20 feet. So you Aerith wouldn't have a very good idea of how many people there are. She'd just see a massive bug swarming up the dark tunnel.
I'd
Probably
have a
worse.
decent idea.
Elijah would have a much better idea because he's got dark vision out to 60 feet, so he can see the whole thing.
At least 10 more. Have fun. Fuck.
We need to retreat. As
That puts
there's
us at
no
10 of it.
purpose in continuing this.
Cool. 5, 10. He says that as I'm walking past him, and I just keep walking.
Good.
Ooh,
Okay.
let it be my turn.
That's my turn.
Yep, Teneless, what are you doing?
Well, I believe we have an excellent choke point. Oh, that's a lot of them. Anyways.
A choke
Oh, yeah,
point, but isn't a choke point because I can walk on the ceilings. Just point.
Still a choke point, my fellow. Let's see here. Let's see, how far can I walk? Do I want to get advantage? That's kind of a bother to get advantage when there's bugs coming. Okay. 1, 2. All right, a 9 will hit.
Second one will hit
All right, also
against
slash
the one
him.
up above you.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about my actions. I was like, oh no, I should have thought about this more. Oh well. You know what? I will think about my actions a little more. Is it alright if I just like I don't move up into melee because then I just have to instantly walk out?
Okay.
So just remove that damage. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast instead.
Okay. The first one hits. Same target.
Yeah, so I'll do a lot less damage. I guess I'll
Safer.
wait. Fuck. No, never mind. I need to step forward to see him. God damn it! All right, we're done wishy-washying. I'll take the 9. I'll take the disadvantage damage. It's like, oh, that's a lot of them. Rack
Okay.
up. All right, sorry.
All right. So let's see. So lash out with the spear. He doesn't get pack tactics against you though, because he doesn't have any allies within 5 feet of you in that square. So he misses anyway.
All right, all that fucking bullshit for that.
Okay.
All right, we'll back up a little bit, and we'll stay in front of Mingst, and combine my spirits to suck the juice out of his friend. Go.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, cool.
I guess I'll do the con save to see if the life drain happens. It does not. One of these days, it's gonna happen. It's gonna matter.
Maybe if there's something that regenerates or something, there's full
Yeah.
HP all the time. And well, he'll be decent for clogging the path. Well, actually, then they climb the walls. Well,
He's
need
still
to
got to
keep the
get
way
past
open
him
for
though.
Aerith. So yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be fine right there for now. Maybe. Well,
We'll see.
back up a little bit. Aerith, you're on your own. Good luck. I must save my ghost.
No, I mean I get it. He's a
Okay.
loyal subject. I'm just
Loyal
some lady.
bug checked.
All right. That puts us at Minx.
He's going to be, comrades, I suggest we make a bounding withdrawal. And he's going to use Mantle of Inspiration again on Noctum, Persistence, Aerith, and he can't use himself, I suppose, based on how I'm reading this.
Let me look at the ability.
It just says, as a bonus action, spend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration to grant 8 temporary HP to up to 4 creatures you can see, and that can see you within 60 feet. Each creature
Well,
can immediately
you can
use
see
its
yourself.
reaction to move up to its
You
speed.
can see yourself.
Oh, all right.
Do you need
okay,
a
well,
mirror?
no, we're good. All right, then yeah, all 4
you
of
just
us will get it.
You ever
He's
think
going to be
about you've
using.
only seen your hands?
He's gonna move and be 60 feet down here.
Okay.
Oh, they get some temporary HP. Need delicious. We should quickly hurry outside, and perhaps Aerith can strike them with the sky.
I do love the mental
Okay.
image of us already leaving and
Just like,
Noctum's
nope.
like, we should leave. Oh.
Just
Come
like,
on,
nope.
Terrence! Let's get out of here! Flare's wings is just bug. Or maybe he doesn't have wings, I don't know.
That's
This guy does not have wings.
Well, you know, he didn't get inspired. He's holding the line. I didn't tell him to go that far.
Yeah.
See, he'll be right there.
Okay. So you guys are just like running away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fuck off time.
My turn is next. I can either run my full speed, or what do the supports look like on the outside?
They're pretty. They look pretty tenuous. Yeah.
Okay. Like,
I think I get where you're going.
Does it look like it turns into it continues to be a 10 by 10 opening on the outside? Does it narrow? And if it doesn't narrow, can I strike the supports and?
Yeah. So I mean, you guys came in
Cave in the hive.
through here.
Yeah.
So like through that way. So yeah, I think you
Don't
could
damage a fine castle.
I was gonna say Aerith also stopped at the doorway and just like nods at persistence.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I'll allow it with the 20.
So here's the best part. It does max damage, which means that's 8d6, because Swords of Sharpness do an additional 4d6 on a crit. 8 times 6 is, I believe, 48.
48, yeah.
So,
And then
yeah, it's already gone when I go to strike back.
okay, so yeah, you collapse the tunnel on them.
And then we leave.
Okay.
Jump in
How's
the boat and
state
start
of the
rowing.
rest of the place? Where's my magistrate?
I telekinetically pull Tenless.
I resist. Where is the rest? What's upstairs?
Are you gonna go upstairs?
Yeah.
All right.
We leave Tenless.
Goodbye, Tenless.
Hey,
Go
coming,
up the
you're
stairs.
leaving.
Why? You just ruined a good basement.
If you get your
I
character
still have to
killed-
find my magistrate. Why did we come here?
We came here to see if Alvarez had messed the place up or not, and
He
clearly
might
they
be
have.
in danger.
We came here on
Where
a
is
fact-finding mission. We found facts. We're going.
Are you
The
a
fact-
coward? Are you a low life? Do you have no honor?
Actually, what
Going
is
up the
this?
stairs.
The fact is, there be bugs. Bye.
What are you looking at?
This
It's
pool in the corner.
yeah. It used to be a fountain, but now it's like
Green bug
gross
juice.
green bug juice. Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know
Why
if
do I
Terrence
wanna
takes
fuck
any
this?
damage from stuff falling on him since he's a ghost. Thinking
If
it's
he's
like float out of it.
incorporeal, yeah.
Yeah, he's incorporeal.
Okay.
He walks his way back out.
He just walks out like, "What's up?"
Terrence, you
Hi,
made it
guys.
out. Help me find my magistrate. He must be somewhere.
The bug ghost keeps floating up.
I go up all these stairs. I assume they must go somewhere.
Okay. Yeah.
Elijah's under the boat.
Like, I'm rowing. I don't even give a fuck at this point.
Let's see here. Where the
Tenless
fuck
gonna have
am
to
I?
swim.
Here I am. What's the fuck? Where did he go? How do I get over there? I look. You know what? I look out the window. I'll be fine. Anyways, I'm looking around. Perception. Actually, I don't know. Investigation. Where the fuck am I?
You remember that your wizard's quarters, as Eldor. This room over here would have been it.
Did he keep any babes over here? What's the fuck's going on over here?
Yeah, this is where he kept his main squeezes.
Is this like a window? This looks like a pretty nice terrace.
Yeah. It used to be
Nice.
a window. Now it's just like a gaping hole in the wall.
It's beautiful. I go downstairs. He always re-renovates, and I go over here.
Okay.
Re-renovates?
I do
He's the
love.
court wizard. He is always changing how his castle looks. That's why today he has a bug full of insects.
A bug
Basement
full of
full of
insects. All right.
Always experimenting, always making sure what's right and what's wrong, and blowing up walls. He loves it.
Okay.
I think this is the right place.
Yep.
Unless something stops me. Maybe there's like a
you-
fucking giant bug up here.
So you open up the chest.
Oh, there's a
and it
chest?
has-
Where's my
Yeah,
magistrate?
you
Is
see,
he in
he's
here?
got a chest right here.
Well, where's my magistrate?
like,
I don't care about his belongings.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is he in here?
No, he's not in here.
Well, okay, I'll look in the chest a little bit.
You look in the chest. Okay, you open up the chest, and there's a big pile of gold in there.
Well, I shouldn't
and
steal from
a
him. I
book
go
and a pen.
upstairs. Well,
A book.
I'll grab the book. I'll go upstairs.
Okay. You grab the book.
Not the
Is that all you
gold.
grab?
I'll leave through it a little bit.
Okay,
It's
it-
his
it
money,
appears to
not
be-
mine.
It appears to be his journal.
I leaf through it as I walk upstairs. Or is this the
Okay.
top? Where is he?
Please
Yeah.
somebody note that in that journal that says I leave all my gold to whoever finds this book.
Okay. So I will message you what you find in the book.
Do I find, is he upstairs or where?
He's.
Where
you,
is it? Where's my
you turn
ghost?
to the last entry. He's probably not here.
Last
It
entry.
says in the book, I'm probably not here right now.
It has been far more than 1 week since we lost him.
Well, where'd my ghost go? Where's my ghost? I whistle for them. Where are they?
Hang on, let me go get him from the other map.
It's such
Did he
a
go
weird.
down? I thought he went up.
No, he came up. He came up. I just have to I need to
where's
go
my
get his
manager?
token.
Is he farther up?
We're all just sitting on the boat. We could hear.
Oh, we're not
Tennis
sitting.
talking
I'm
over
rowing.
stuff.
Like I'm
He's
I'm
here.
getting around to the other side of the.
All right, I follow him. Where is my boy? Use the stairs, please.
He leads you back down and points at the pile of rubble.
He's down there? I thought he went up here.
The ghost gestures at the book.
Okay, I'm looking through the book here and see. The message hasn't come through yet on in my brain.
Yeah, I haven't written it yet. I need to write it.
Oh, okay, we'll worry
I know,
about it later.
I know what it says, but I haven't written it out in a way that I'm happy with. I need to edit it a little bit more.
I can't believe you just leave all this money behind and leave the place.
Should we pause for the night here to give you time to write his journal entry?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
So, I think we have a little bit of business to take care of as you guys sail off into the night.
Leaving Count Noctum behind.
Leaving Count Noctum in this.
I don't think
shitty
we'd
bug
fully
place.
leave him. As much as we want to get out, I think we would make sure
Yeah.
we're safe and then wait.
Well, I mean, I have a spell slot. I cast fly, and I just fly over
just
there.
fly
And it's
down.
like, there's a ton of gold over there, and I can't possibly carry it by myself.
But he's a reason to stay.
Elijah. Oh,
Yes.
I looked down beneath the boat.
Pops his head up.
There's some
Yeah.
gold to extract in the castle. Please go with Count Noctum and fetch it.
No,
Okay.
I'll share this wealth if you help me find my magistrate. He's downstairs. You blocked him in there with those things.
Elijah, please extract the gold by yourself before we leave.
I'll help Elijah. Let's go.
That's a 27 stealth and a 20 sleight of hand to grab the gold without Count Noctum stopping me.
Your inventory is full of daggers.
Yeah, you have mentioned that.
Yeah.
I leave all 40 daggers on the boat.
It's like at Aerith's feet, and she's just like, "What is this?"
It's my stack of 40 daggers. I'm going to sell them all in
don't
my
roll
darts.
the boat until they help me find my magistrate.
I'm gone. Unless you can beat a 27 stealth.
Oh, where did he go? Onto the boat?
Because he goes underwater, doesn't breathe all the way to the castle, runs up the castle wall, dashing,
Spends 20 minutes collecting gold.
Can
I
you
wonder where he went.
can you dash as an action and a bonus action?
Yeah, if you're a rogue, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You only move at
So
half
he's
speed while
moving
stealth, though.
Yeah.
You can do all this
So
shit you want.
105.
I don't.
He's still moving 50 feet a turn.
Aerith is just looking at all these daggers, like, oh boy.
Let's see here. How smart is the Spectre? Well, you know what? We'll just have to close it here. We need to find out what's in this journal.
How much gold did I collect?
The
Well,
journal
Spectre's got
might
kind of intellect.
impact what Noctum tells us, so we might want to just wait.
How much gold was there?
You don't have time to count it. You scoundrel.
Well, he needs to know for inventory purposes, I assume.
Yeah.
It's not his money, because I hid the chest. And I didn't tell him where it is.
I mean, you said that you just
I didn't hide
left
the
it
chest,
where
but
it
I didn't
was.
tell him where it is. You didn't find it last time.
I mean, he was up there. He just didn't bother looking at it.
Exactly. How does he know there's money in there? It could be in the basement.
It's probably not in the basement. Pretty sure you didn't go into the basement.
I did.
There's a bunch of bugs down there.
Looks like there's a cellar door over here. There must be another way down there.
I think those are supposed
Anyways,
to be
let's
ladders
conclude
up.
it.
Okay.
We'll conclude it so I can force these fucking ingrates to fight some bugs to save my magistrate.
Are you? Are you
Well, I gotta
really
read the
wanting
book.
to? Okay. I can give you the gist of what happened from the book.
Well, the bug went in the basement. I assume he must be here.
Yeah.
You can give me the gist, I guess. I don't know.
The gist is that he, in desperation, turned all these people into bugs to try and fight Alvarez, and then he became a bug. And he's probably down there somewhere as a bug.
Oh, I must find him then. All these people, he turned everyone into bugs. That's just like him.
Can the Spectre talk?
The
other one could. The one that was just a dude.
That's true.
Can this one talk?
But can the base creature talk?
It understands all languages, but it can't speak. It's a ghost.
The picture that Thur was using is a creature that can't talk. So
yeah.
Well, the Spectre stat sheet can't talk, so understands its languages in real life, but it can't speak. So
can it write? Is it literate?
That's usually that.
He's incorporeal. He can't hold a pen.
Yeah.
Right. So the main question is what Noctum would tell us.
The same thing he was telling us before. If it is magistrates in the basement, this changes nothing about what we are informed of.
He turned himself into a pickle.
Funniest thing I've ever saw.
Everyone must go back. We can negotiate with the insects. They're my people. They're his people too, I guess.
Oh well, if we can negotiate with them, that changes things. But
you guys see some insects, you want to leave. Have you never had a glorious last stand before in your life?
Considering I am here alive, no.
I kind of glare at him at that remark. Just...
Even so, if we are going to do this, I might suggest we find a way to rest up before we do it.
Important to saving this archdruid you care so much about.
Not all of us had the opportunity to rest up on the pleasure cruise. You had your crew take us along. So if we could perhaps take the time to rest up.
We cannot take the time to rest, because then we wouldn't be able to make it in time to reach the archdruid
in time.
Which is a far higher chance of being a valuable ally than
I
this
kill
bug person.
Persistence since he's weakened.
A buggistrate?
I am not weakened.
Then why are we running?
Because everybody else is.
I have a question.
I kill them and I raise them as the undead.
Is there any reason this place cannot be returned to? Can we not see to the druid
we buried them alive. They'll die down there.
They've lived this long. Something tells me they will not die down there.
There's probably another door down there.
Why we must find it?
I seriously suggest we return here after saving the life of the druid, whose life depends on our utmost haste.
Agreed.
But what if we had an army of insect men to help save the druid?
We will have an army of insect men to help overthrow Alvarez.
I go up to the Spectre.
Will not be somehow.
Before we leave, we must leave a message behind.
I go up to the Spectre and I just look at it and say, shake your head, nod for yes, shake your head for no. Can we negotiate with your people down in the basement?
The Spectre shakes its head no.
Alright, we're leaving.
I must leave a message. Let's see here. Where's some of that blood or something?
We left enough bodies to be a message. Let's go.
Let's see here.
The Spectre points at its head and does a thumbs down, and then points at the collapsed tunnels.
See, they're pissed off we collapsed the tunnels.
I'm fairly sure it's saying that they would not be negotiating.
What do you think the
Because
chances
we
are
collapsed
if
the tunnel on them.
They attacked
Everyone
us
leave.
accidentally
I'm leaving a
killed-
message.
this magistrate?
I don't think it was in the front wave.
Hey, probably not. But
Probably don't do that.
do you know how I
Take the
So
money and get sailing. We have to save this druid. I must leave a message.
Yep,
That-
I'm gone.
I'm
Be
gonna
on the
pull out
boat.
my
I've been
I'm gonna
on the
pull
boat.
out my arm blade, and I guess I'll scrawl it in the dirt or on the wall or something. I was like,
Okay.
"Dear Azakars, it is me, Noctum. I am sorry. We did not know you turned yourself into green bugs, and that we accidentally collapsed an entire tunnel on you. If you escape, I am sorry. I am at Castle Noctum. Meet me there, and we can I can apologize in person. Thank you. Yours personally, your little friend, Noctum."
So then the rest of us arrive at Castle Noctum, and he's finishing up the message, just drawing it with a sword, which is not the fastest way to leave a message.
I don't have a pen. I guess I do have a pen, but I don't have time for this.
Boots, you don't have time for that, but you have time to edge.
How long can I fly?
longest.
An hour,
can
I
fly
think.
for 10 minutes.
An hour?
10 minutes, he said.
Fly is 10 minutes concentration. I'll catch up. I leave my message. I apologize. Then tell him to meet me
Okay.
at Castle Noctum.
Okay. All right. So, let's go ahead and advance the clock a little bit.
I still haven't found Ray. Where is she? She better not be a bug. I
Let's
love her
see.
figure so much. It would be hampered by a thorax.
All right. Are we gonna be on the boat, heading up
Yep.
now onto the lake?
Yep,
Will
you're
be
now
enough time for a long rest.
yes, you'll have enough time for a long rest.
Only got 2 zombies now, though. It's unfortunate.
Oh, so you actually get to Hurlsey Castle at dusk of day 7. Okay. Okay, so you can make it another hex during the night. And then in the morning, it is day 8 of year 3, which means that Elijah's espionage completes.
Oh,
So
cool.
Elijah,
What do I need to
I
roll?
need you to make an espionage roll.
Okay.
So it's going to be your proficiency bonus plus 2. So d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus 2.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go ahead and edit the report based on what you got. Okay. So you did get this. I should have phrased this a little better.
How much gold was it, anyways? Or did you just tell him?
It was 1,000 gold.
Okay, cool. Very unlike him. Maybe becoming a bug made him care less about money.
I will add that to my character sheet.
Well, I believe it's
And it only
split,
hits.
right?
Is it?
We were all told about the goal.
Okay, that's
But
how many
only on the
there's-
condition that you would help me find my magistrate. So none of you get
There's
anything.
there are 6 of us, right?
There are 6 of you, yes. Okay, so you guys did not get that, so we'll take that out.
Oh, look at this. Sounds like we didn't get
166
things because we
piece.
left, huh?
Or not that.
166 gold apiece.
Hey.
Let's see.
Did we
Okay.
find any gold at the dragon's place?
Yeah, remember you got the 4K gold that they're gonna haul back with them?
Okay, I was just wondering why I still only had my starting gold on my character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
4K
think all the
will be
gold
at
that you
Castle
found
Noctem.
is being moved to Castle Noctem for safekeeping.
Works for me.
So we'll find out how much we have when we get back.
Okay. All right, so you managed to get most things.
But not everything.
All right. So
Was
let's
the
put this
quill
in your
important? I
guys'
guess I took all
journals.
that. It's like a book and quill? Or is this normal?
Are you gonna spend some time examining it?
I mean, I'm just on a boat.
Okay. It is magical. Do you have identify?
No, but I can do
Okay.
an arcana, it says.
Okay.
And I guess I have
Alright.
nothing else to do with my ancestral, so I was like, do I recognize this? Oh. Add 1d6. I don't know what the requirement is for defining stuff. I just know you can use arcana for this.
Yeah. Let's see. That's a 15. I'll give that to you. So that is a. It is one of these. Did you guys get the scouting report?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, we always love this. So I'm gonna keep this. Fuck you guys. He loved this pen.
Hey, the bell.
Yep.
And the book's just a normal book, right? Except I guess
Yeah,
it
it's a
is time.
normal journal. Yeah.
It lasted a week.
It's might be enchanted a little bit to make it more durable, but
Keeps all his naughty photos in here. Alright, I'll add a book. Alright, so book that and just the money. Okay, cool. And potentially something else. If we ever go back. Who knows what's in there?
All right.
Local army forces is totally overwhelming. That's concerning. We could have used an army of bugmen.
Mm.
By a portal of Chimini. What the hell? What's a Chimini?
It's one of the like if you zoom out to Montauban in general.
There's a portal there. Chimini. Oh.
But that is the place. I believe that is a monastery where they grow the blood fruit, whatever it's called.
yeah, I can bring up the location document.
Yeah. Forest near Chimini is one of the few places in the Empire that Gulthias trees grow, the fruits of which are important ingredients in several rituals to perfect humans to vampires and beyond. The village is protected by the Castle Puerto, which contains a two-way portal to the capital for rapid transport of the fruits before they spoil. The forest is infested with twig blights as well as the thralls of the Gulthias trees. It's also the closest location to Kernwith Stronghold, which I see that there's a implication that we can use that at Kernwith as a staging area, but no reports on Kernwith itself.
Let's see. let's see. If you send back for clarification, then Izuli will mention that she swept the stronghold from the air on her broom of flying, and didn't spot any activity, so it appears to be open.
Okay. It's probably our next destination to, well, Archdruid, Village of Barbarians, Kernwith.
Castle of Bugman. Always you could use a Castle of Bugman.
If they hadn't attacked us first, I would have been more than happy to negotiate, but they did.
Oh, you don't know their customs. Maybe we didn't head nod correctly or something.
They didn't do anything. They attacked us as soon as we stepped foot inside.
There must be an answer. Maybe the druid knows something.
Possibly. Maybe the druid can communicate with them.
Only we didn't kill dozens of them.
Well, better them
I hope
than
they're all
us.
right. My heart goes out to those that have died this day. I don't have any instruments, so I don't know. I'll just
Sad accordion music.
I have prestidigitation. I think I'll do like some prestidigitation, and I can make some harmless sensory stuff. So I'll make some sparks, and I'll tally all the dead.
Please don't give away our position.
Okay, so
The dead must be honored. It's only
Shimmy's
customary.
obviously our first target. But we
He's
have to capture
possibly
Kernwith
our first
first.
Yes.
Oh, if we attack too quickly, we'll attract attention.
It
True.
seems like
Yeah.
we would want to take Kernwith from which they have a position to overlook the other town and plan our assault.
So should we spend our next week gathering more forces?
Most likely.
Okay.
Because we're currently outnumbered.
From where exactly should
Who
we
is
be
going-
doing this?
Yeah. Who is going to lead that, and where are you going to be trying to get them from?
Which was the town that was receptive to our cause? Porcupine? Oh,
The barbarians?
Villain Okay. I don't think we can march them secure without being noticed from Villaplanche to Chimmy. Chimmy would probably be a fallback position once we raise a militia from Villaplanche.
Yeah.
So can't do that there. Can't do reinforcements.
We've got enough information on that barbarian village that we know it's
Yeah,
amiable.
but that's an
We
us that's an us mission, not a underlings mission or hirelings or whatnot.
Yeah. You could send representatives to negotiate with one of your contacts, including the people at Villaplanche, to try and coordinate something. Yep.
kind of like a pincer.
Yeah, like a pincer.
Okay. It's either that or we can I don't know how many bodies were at Honeywood.
Honeywood?
Yeah.
Honeyword? I mean, you've got plenty of bodies all throughout the swamp.
Like, I just send zombies out to scavenge more zombie bodies, just raise more zombies.
Yeah,
Like,
that would work
I
too.
think that a march down the main road would be, they'd see it coming.
I'd like to secure a route to Honeywood. What would that take?
Pretty sure we already have.
Mhm.
Like, they're going to loot Honeywood as we speak.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
like
so
to
I'd-
secure it. That dragon might be back anytime.
Yeah, we're already doing that.
Yep. I mean, you sent a letter back, and Let's see. What's his name? The headless horseman guy.
Oh, is he going there? Oh, then I shouldn't worry
Circle
about
Air.
it.
Yeah, you delegated to him with some zombies to go and get all the stuff.
So
So yeah, I'd say raising the undead is fairly unnoticeable and fairly quiet. Wouldn't raise any attention. So yeah, that's a good call.
Yep. And if it's a recovery operations, to be an operations check, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean it's operations in general to raise a unit.
As opposed to like charisma or negotiations, I mean.
Yeah. Let me look at the.
Whoever our operations guy is.
That's me.
Cool.
Because you can do athletics.
Let's see. Let me just look up the operations rules for mustering a unit.
It's
Let's see. Can use a domain action during intrigue to muster a new unit. Operations test is normally not required unless the GM feels there's a chance the mustering might fail.
Would we not find enough dead bodies?
I don't think so.
That dragon might fuck with us. You never know. And then again, if the dragon spews acid on some zombies, then we can get some skeletons instead. That sounds like a good deal.
Yeah. So I'd say if you want to delegate to your organization to go out and find more bodies to create more undead, and if you're planning on just getting like some skeletons, like any tier 1 unit, I wouldn't make you roll for it.
Okay, do we have options for bigger ones?
Yeah, I mean, you start out with just tier 1 units, but so the rule is for every tier above tier 1, you have to have more of the previous tier than of that tier. So if you have 4 tier 1 units, you can have up to 3 tier 2 units. If you have 2 tier 2 units, you can have 1 tier 3 unit.
But is
units...
it more difficult to recruit the tier 2? Like, if we can just get a tier 1 and we already have a bunch of tier 1s, can we just get a tier 2?
Let's see. I think so.
Yeah. Trying to look for.
Aren't the tier 2 units like ghouls or something?
Yeah, there's a ghoul unit that's tier 2.
I'm trying to look it up. Yeah.
We can use the honeyed bodies. We can use them to lure out the ghouls, and we shall convince them to help us. Or they're not ghouls. I mean, the local forest people. They're fine fighters.
Let's see.
There's also cavalry.
You've got a lot of options of things.
I kind of actually. What's the tier 2 cavalry?
Death Stormers.
I'm just excited to get our first couple big intrigues done so we can get to level 9.
Let's all my like character buffs are like towards cavalry, so I'd like to recruit like we don't have any cavalry now.
Okay. So you're gonna recruit some Death Stormers?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think then the operations test would be for like the blacksmith thing, or I know we don't technically have them yet.
That's not yet. That's during.
Oh,
intrigue.
okay. Is it when we get them?
Yeah, and the blacksmith thing I think only happens when you're raising levies.
Oh, I thought it was like if you like recruit a new unit, you like do an operations test and then you see if they like get more armor or something.
Let's see. Volunteer blacksmith. As a domain action, make an operations test. On a success, any levies you muster before the end of intrigue start with
Oh,
heavy
okay, that
equipment.
thing's a lot less strong than I thought it was. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if we
Still,
get levies, they'll be tougher.
I mean, having better
Um,
levies is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
All
levies
right,
are kind of
it's
like
not
the
as
cannon
broken as I
fodder.
thought it was. That's fine.
Yeah.
and we
Levies.
can be forced into intrigue, right?
Yes. So the DC for this week was 12 on espionage, and since you're doing espionage anyway, I just made it the same roll. So at the end of next week, you'll roll again, and you'll need to beat a 13. And then the next week after that, you'll need to be 14, and eventually you'll get unlucky, or the DC will be high enough that you will fail, and somebody will notice you, and then you'll be forced into intrigue. But until that happens, you can initiate intrigue at your leisure.
Okay,
Mm.
and intrigue may or may not be combat.
Well,
Intrigue is
so
almost always not combat.
yeah, so in the way intrigue works is it runs parallel to your regular adventuring. So just like how so far we've done a week of time in game, that would be one turn in the intrigue.
Okay.
So uh, your each domain gets one domain action per turn, which is a week in game. So your domain and whatever enemy domain is coming for you, or that you're coming for, will each take those actions as the weeks progress until the final showdown. But you guys are able to go out and adventure in that time and do some stuff to help you, right? Whatever that might be.
Basically,
Basically
intrigue
what
is
you've been
social
doing.
combat over time. We currently are in surprise rounds
Okay,
because
so
they don't
even
know that we're here.
like
Yeah.
if we start an intrigue with like chime, we could actually attack them in like turn 2 or 3 of the intrigue.
So that's not exactly how it works, because like the idea is that you need time to get your armies in place, and if you start massing armies at Kernwith Stronghold, like I'm gonna up the DC. Like it's at my discretion to be like, oh yeah, somebody noticed that and they're gonna start intrigue against you. So
Well,
as long as
yeah.
you guys, yeah,
What I'm saying is, so say intrigue has been started,
yeah,
we can attack them at any point. Like they'll know it's
your
coming.
We can attack them with ourselves. We can't attack them with the armies yet.
yeah, your armies need time to get into position to fight.
While intrigue's going on, we can run a session to infiltrate the stronghold and disable the portal.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
That
that would be one thing leading up to the big army combat at the end of the intrigue stuff.
Right.
Okay. So that's what I was getting at. The big army stuff is always at the end of the intrigue, or
Correct.
can't have
Yes.
to be, doesn't have to be, but you
Yeah.
you
So
can't initiate the big army fight until the end of the intrigue.
yeah.
Got it. Okay. That's what I was getting after.
Yeah. And the intrigues will go on longer as your organization levels up. So it's basically the number of turns you get is 5 plus the size of the smaller organization in the intrigue. So in your first intrigue, you guys will get 6 weeks to prepare while
Yeah.
your armies are gathering. And but larger organizations get extra turns at the beginning or end depending on who initiates.
Okay.
So if you guys get discovered and somebody initiates on you who's size 2, they will actually get an extra turn at the beginning of the intrigue,
Okay.
where they can set stuff up and do stuff before you have a chance to react.
Okay.
If you guys initiate on them, they have to take it at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as we piss off more and more of Alvarez, it might end up that we're going from intrigue to intrigue to intrigue.
Well, that's
Yeah,
kind of the
almost
idea.
certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the idea is that once you're discovered and you start intrigue against one, after that intrigue is done, you'll get like at most a couple weeks of downtime before the next intrigue will automatically start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because other organizations will now know that you're there and will start
Cool.
launching attacks on you.
And
Cool. So the pacing of this is going to change a little bit the further in we go.
yes, currently. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. That's what I was wondering.
I also
at current pace, we'd be playing this the next 3-4 years. So I was curious.
I mean, we still might, but
Still
Mhm.
trying to discover
We
all
still
of
might.
them.
yeah. So
we
it
haven't
all
found a
depends on
single Viscount.
yeah. It all depends on how much time you spend on the macro play versus the micro play, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the more active your characters are in like fighting and doing stuff, the longer it's gonna take, just because that stuff takes longer.
Yeah.
The more time you guys spend walking around to places, the faster it's going to go, right? Because that's one of the things that is really interesting to me about this campaign is that your guys' route and travel times is actually an incredibly huge factor in what you can get done.
And
I appreciate you running this type of campaign because it appeals to me, but not
Yeah.
enough to do the logistics behind it as a
Yeah.
DM.
there is
And-
so much behind the scenes
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
And the other interesting thing is that it's also actually kind of solves the problem of, oh, well, we can just take a long rest, right? Because you
Yep.
can only long rest once per day. So if you long rest, you're losing a day of time,
Mhm.
right? Like we saw that this session where you guys were like in miniature where you guys were like, hey, we might want a long rest here, but if we do, then we lose travel time, and we really want to get to Night Meadow before those other guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we're going to be spending the next 4 days now doing.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's going to take up most of the next week of travel.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's a lot of ticking clocks, which is very interesting for drama.
Very.
I also, from at least my interpretation of Rankings and Warfare, is once like the war starts, there will still be like battles and skirmishes happening as like smaller quote unquote intrigues or like operations tests or whatnot. But the warfare battles are like the Gettysburg events. Like they're the pivotal
Right.
but like you'll still have the armies will still be like in the field, they might be clashing, there might be reports about, push and pulls here, supply lines, all that stuff. But we're only really going to be playing out the big pivotal, like, if you win this, you have crushed the other side sort of battles.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how it's all gonna blend together, because I am not as versed in that book as most of you.
Oh, none of us are
and
really
so,
versed in it. That's stretching it a
Yeah.
bit.
Well, you know what I mean.
We've read
But,
it. We have read it. That's the level of comprehension we're at.
I'm just
that's
sitting here
one up on me.
wishing we put more points in the lore instead of operations.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you guys will
wanted to
get,
get it to
Need more
0.
lore. We will have to get more lore.
yeah. I
We'll
mean, you'll
have to
get more
find the
points once you level
libraries.
up.
If we had the wizard, maybe we could have found Wraith, and she
The
could
bug
be
is straight.
leading my knights right now.
I'm just looking.
I need to find her so she can lead my knights.
I get all my cool stuff at level 9.
No,
Oh,
but I'm
yeah.
really excited to see the
Yeah.
contrast between like the micro and the macro, and I'm really enjoying it.
Where is my lady? Where is she at?
Yeah, it also gets more interesting as you like interact with other organizations and start doing diplomacy and stuff. Because right now you guys are still kind of like you just got the lay of the land. Um,
And the lay
Yeah,
of the
like-
land is that it sucks. I hate it
Yeah.
here.
I mean, you kind of knew that, but going in,
I just want to hang out with like real people. They're real people, of course, but like alive
Yeah.
people, more alive.
Well, if we didn't skip the barbarian village, they sound
Yeah.
pretty alive.
That pisses me off, that particular decision point. Just
I mean, I
I
was
wanted to
sitting
stop
there,
you, but
it's
it's like,
just
well, I guess we're just going this way. We
It's
gotta let
because
it
again,
finish.
I thought that we knew where we were going to look for the Viscounts specifically.
yeah, that's
It's only
I was,
been a week, Lev.
Yep.
he
Ugh.
knows.
Where is
I was-
she freaking gone?
it's interesting, definitely the decision points that come up with the style of play. Because I was sitting here just being like, well, I guess they're going that way instead.
Yeah.
I'm also very, very excited for the moment that either Tanalis like has his moment of realization, or
It's never gonna happen.
or B, persistence drowns him.
I don't breathe, so good luck with that.
Yeah. Like that's not going to be. That won't
You're
be
just
an
gonna
issue.
be Tyrande trying to choke out Sylvanas. Just like, what are you doing?
Okay. I've got to get off. I've got to go to bed. I've got a 10-hour
Yep.
drive tomorrow.
All right.
Ooh.
Take care.
Good luck
Alright.
with that.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
I'm driving to
Oh,
Texas
Good
I'm
session.
tomorrow.
Good session. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.